walk these streets with diamonds in our eyes. Out with the vampires under a midnight sky. My mind so hypnotized. It was exciting. It was the 90s. Mama didn't understand it, and Daddy always said that I was going too far. Said there's never any compromising if you try to win the battle to be who you are. I dance to the left, I dance to the right, hold hands with my demons and creatures of night, on an undercover mission to find somebody else like me. Is there anybody out there? Is there anybody out there? Someone who can hear me and drink from the light, to see things from the same side. Is there anybody out there? 5 years later, I'm out with the same old faces and dead embraces. Things kept going wrong. I'm getting to thinking my daddy was right all along. So will you take a little walk on the wild side? Be careful that you never slip your hands from the wheel. There's never any compromising when you're blinded by reflections from the part of you that's real. I dance to the left, I dance to the right, hold hands with my demons and creatures of night, on an undercover mission to find somebody else like me. Is there anybody out there? Is there anybody out there?
Hey now, hey now, hey now. What's up, everybody? Friday's here. Weekend time, you know what that is. The time to relax, hang loose, break out your DSPs, and go to town. You know what I'm saying? Basically, that's what it's time for. Going to town, having fun. The weekend is here, my friends. And let's fucking go. All right, so... Camping Dutchman, you're gonna be coping in a second here. All right, so Coping Dutchman asked for it, says, why aren't you following Gundam? Well, my friend, I don't miss a chance for a good meme. So all the accounts I follow are specifically that being said, members or companies that have wronged DSP or people that DSP would be pissed that people follow. That's my, I guess Gundam fits that criteria, by the way, but I try to keep out of modern people. It's all people like Justin Wong. It is Burger King. It is Sikorsky Aircraft. It's a meme. So check out who I'm following, and every single one of them is a meme. So debunked. No, I'm not following Pokimane. I don't think there's enough there. But I think I am following iJustine, I believe. So that kind of stuff. And yes, that is true. Yes. John Bond, he does follow. I don't know if that's like a thing to do, but like sometimes if you follow certain people, you are instantly blocked from DSP. But I don't know how that's happened. But anyways. Real quick, before we get into Nintendo stuff, because there's a lot to get to. Have to be done by 2 p.m. again today, so I want to get started right away. But I did just post on Twitter, so if you just saw my Twitter, you know this. So this is Philip's last 2 days of tweets. So let's show this real quick, because I think it's funny. So someone says, okay, I'm recording footage right now with X Street Fighter retrospective. Correct me if I'm wrong, but this is not DSP. I'm just using DSP voice for some reason. We all know Street Fighter V launched without arcade mode, but did it also launch without trials or even a VS computer mode? I covered it fully last week. So check out my videos on DSP Gaming. And yeah, it was a train wreck. Please notice me. Please check out my 20-year-old videos, sir, to check that out. No, it's not 20 years, but you know what I mean. Check out my old videos, sir, to check out my full coverage. Yeah, that's where you want to get full coverage. Dude on a couch just telling you about it, you know? Like, it wasn't more well covered in 1,000 different avenues, 1,000 different websites. But yeah, watch the 20-minute DSP Hateful Truth on it. That's where you want to get the information, Aaron. Also, Batman notes. And Philip does not follow this account, so I don't know, researching for Batman shit? I mean, that's deep in the gin, right? That's deep in the gin. We're searching Batman. 1989 Batman. Let me see some stuff about him. So, rate Jack Nicholson's Joker, you know, typical whatever. You know how these accounts are on Twitter. They're just... get you talking about things you like. Philip 10. Yeah. This is Philip's Joker. Fuck you. Who's the modern one that does it? Fuck you. Aoquam. What's his name? I always say Aoquam. Jaquim Phoenix or whatever. Fuck you. Fuck you, Heath Ledger. Joaquin. Yeah, I say Aoquam. Fuck you, Heath Ledger. Douchebag. This is what you need. Jared Leto. There we go. Fuck you, Jared Leto. This is what I want. And also, we're not done. And then we have the famous one we played. So, first chair spin there for Jay. Big ups. Single bronze star. You can upgrade that later, though. And, of course, we have the Sajam. This all took place in the course of a single day, so we were definitely getting the Jin tweets going on that one, my friends. And you know what that happens. When the Jin tweets start coming, you know what time it is. Hell yeah, pump it, boys. We're going to the moon. Because it is quantifiably true that when Leanna was on her way out, this also happened again. It happened. He started tweeting more. Just telling you. I know Catherine's sick and everything. That doesn't mean anything, actually, because we could just hear, you know, in 6 months that I was even taking care of her. We were already broken up at this point. I was taking care of her. You know what I mean? So that doesn't mean anything. But you know my thoughts. Anyways, let's get right into it, okay? Let's get right the fuck into it. Fuck everything. We're going to go to 2015, all right? Get out of here, Twitter. 2015 is where we start our story. We are just doing DSP versus Nintendo. Let's go. Come on. What are we talking about here? Nintendo YouTube partnership. All right, here we go. This is where we start our story today. Let's go.
What the fuck? Now, as he says here in his question, after December of 2013, there was all this controversy, all the YouTubers went nuts, and basically 99% of game companies took a step back and said, whoops, this is not what we want. This is YouTube turning a switch. All right, this is not what we want. Nintendo's the opposite. Nintendo stood up and said, well, all of our first-party games are part of our Nintendo brand, and we want to make sure that gamers aren't misrepresenting what Nintendo is all about. In fact, every video...
So this is, just in continuation here, if you didn't join us on Wednesday, this is around the time where YouTube turned on the copyright ID system, and it was bad. Every YouTuber agreed it was bad. It wasn't like Phillips have a hot take here, by the way. But Nintendo they created a system, which is the YouTube partnership, where Nintendo will get a cut of your money if you make videos using YouTube properties. Everyone hated it, and it didn't last long either. But yeah, a lot of people hated it. That's what he's talking about here. Iwamoto in the house says, she's sick, all right, of his BS. Yes. So anyway, that's what we're talking about here. And everyone agreed with this quote. I know he's trying to be like, I'm making a hot take here. It's like the Soap on Pippa thing. Everyone on the entire universe thought it was bad, and Philip is just trying to ride that wave in this case.
That's put on YouTube of anything Nintendo related is considered PR for our company, and we want to make sure that there's no misrepresentation or skewing. That's why we claim every single Nintendo related video that you put on YouTube. Now again, I want to express here, I'm protected right now. This could change in the future, but I'm protected from this because I'm
and how we ended yet last week, by the way, was Philip, who said, fuck Nintendo, I'm never playing another Nintendo game because their copyright system is shit. Then he got into an MCN, and they allowed him to play Nintendo games. But what did Philip do? Go back on that solemn vow he made the second he could to play Nintendo games again for the money. So we know where DSP's morals lie there. I do want to make a video on that if I have time, but
the guys,
because that's amazing. He cries for months with a video every fucking day about how all this stuff's getting copyright ID'd. Oh no, I'm never playing Nintendo again because they're doing what's bad for gamers. The second he is part of the protected group, fuck them kids. I'm putting Nintendo games out. That was the highlight of last time. That's on Wednesday.
I'm a Machinima managed partner, and I'm protected. 99% of people who make gameplay videos are not protected, including huge YouTubers like Angry Joe, like Zach Scott Games, like all these people who regularly do Nintendo footage, and by the way, make tons more tons more views than I do, are all fucked. They can't make Nintendo content. They can't make any profit on it unless they get into this new agreement with Nintendo where they make a 60-40 split on ad revenue. All right?
Okay, so
why are people up in arms about this? Okay. Number one, because it says in this new contract that Nintendo can change that at any time. So if Nintendo has record losses again in the year of 2014 when they get through their financials, they could say, oh, well, we changed that to 30-70. Fuck you, we take 70% now. And the uploader has no ability to dispute it or do anything about it.
And YouTube could do that any second they want to. YouTube could say tomorrow, you know what, we're not doing any more ad rev. They could do that. I mean, they wouldn't, but you know what I'm saying? This argument is meaningless, but okay. Twerk to Spec says, party on, ALT, big ups. Party on, let's go, Friday, party time.
Fucked out of money. That's number one. Number two, Nintendo has a review period for videos that are uploaded to this program. So if you have, a playthrough of, a perfect example here would be upcoming Zelda Majora's Mask 3DS, okay? This game's coming out in a few weeks, and yes, I'll be playing it. You upload those videos. If you're in the Nintendo Partner Program, they now go to a review process, which per the contract says could take up to 3 days for someone to review that video and approve it to go live on YouTube with ads on it, okay?
Oh, no.
3 days? So if someone reviews a game, they have to wait 3 days for that gameplay to go up? And now this opens up a whole new can of worms, a whole new slippery slope. What if Nintendo watches a review of this game and the review's negative and they say, well, we don't like that this guy's painting this in a negative light. Keep in mind, Reggie Philzyme, or whatever the hell his name is, Philzame, said that every video that comes out...
Hell yeah, Reggie Philzyme. Smitty Weber, man. Jensen says, DSP walkback stream when? Also, any new Jade lore. Well, Philip mentioned last night, or not 2 nights ago, whatever, said like, I do want to say a member of my community is feeling sick, so I really want him to get better and stuff. That was it. Didn't play him in Street Fighter when he had a chance, though, but he really hopes he feels better. But anyways, let's hear more about Reggie Philzyme.
is basically PR for Nintendo, and he thinks a negative review is not anti-PR, so we're not going to approve this one for the program, and you can't upload it or you get no money for it. What the fuck? Like, that's the most anti-consumer thing I've ever heard.
This is from
100% anti-consumer.
That is he's saying this based on what he think they could do, right? They're not doing that. He's assuming that's what they would do, which is not confirmed at all. You don't have to have negative reviews up about shit. But anyways, okay, go ahead.
Consumer already paid Nintendo for the use of the game. I could see if the consumer stole the fucking game, or if this was a game that Nintendo was giving out for free, the consumer up front initiated a purchase contract with Nintendo by paying money
purchase
to play
contract?
the game.
Wow.
Fuck Nintendo for thinking they now have absolutely universal use of anything you do with this. What if you went to Home Depot
purchase
and you paid
contract?
them
Wow.
for the wood to build your house? But if then you go and you use that wood to build something that the Home Depot Corporation doesn't approve of, they come and say, well, no, you can't do that.
Again,
or they say, well,
making
you
shit
built
up.
a building that's a business with our wood, and you couldn't have done that if it wasn't for our wood.
I'll give you some
and
wood.
Since we only the rights to that wood, well, anyone who walks in your door and buys something from your business, we get a cut of that because that's our wood that's used in there. What?
Yeah.
And the only reason that Nintendo thinks they have a leg to stand on is because they claim video games are a new interactive medium that we hold the intellectual property rights to.
Interactual? What rights do we own?
Video games are a new interactive medium that we hold the intellectual property rights
Interactual. Oh, those are pretty cool rights. Nintendo does own your interactual rights.
to, and it's never gone to court for a court to call out bullshit. They paid you already. You can't double dip to the consumer, which is what this is. It's double dipping the consumer.
Okay, so in terms of that, then I could buy a Blu-ray of Ghostbusters, your favorite movie, and play it on YouTube for everybody, right?
So
let's watch Ghostbusters today. That'd be pretty cool. Come on. I own the interactual rights.
Nintendo is absolutely in the wrong here. They're greedy because right now they're losing money. That's my opinion. I think they're being incredibly greedy because they're losing fucking money. The fact that they have an open-ended contract that they could change at any time is incredibly anti-consumer, anti-gamer. And the bottom line is they're in dire straits. I talked about this several times over the past couple of years. Nintendo is in dire straits. They're bleeding hundreds of millions of dollars a year, losing money. They can't continue to operate like that, and they're trying to find a way to catch up. Now, the Wii U had a great season this past year. If you didn't hear, the Wii U had a great holiday season.
Well, praise.
Everyone bought the Wii U. A lot of games sold. So hopefully Nintendo made a little bit of money there. But Nintendo becomes this anti-gamer company. Why the fuck would anyone support them anymore? Again,
they're not anti-gamer. They're anti-people uploading shit on YouTube. And they quickly walk this back, by the way. But let's see if we're going to cover that when that happens. I know it's not the same, but you know. That's what his argument is.
Your YouTubers who are supporting and trying to show Nintendo gameplay in positive light are getting fucked by Nintendo because Nintendo is greedy because they fucked their own company up through bad management decisions.
Definitely.
How is that our fault? We're the ones who are still there supporting you. We're
you're supporting Nintendo, sir.
advertising your games for free, doing fucking gameplay and reviews and shit, and you fuck us? No, fuck you.
Whoa.
How about all the major management that were involved in your company get a $1 fucking salary for the next year to make up for the money you lost because you're a bunch of fucking hack idiots.
Whoa.
Don't punish the people who've kept your company alive. Punish your fucking dumb selves.
Yeah, Miyamoto. You should be thanking DSP. His great playthroughs of your games where he definitely called them pieces of shit every single chance he gets.
So it makes no sense.
And yes, that is true.
It's bullshit.
Iwata actually did do that, by the way. Yes, he did take a lower salary when they were not getting the profits they were predicting. He did do that, by the way.
And people should be up in arms about it. If you are a person who's not a managed partner like me, and lucky enough to be, because I'm exception to the rule, you should be up in arms about it.
Definitely.
If you're part of this new Nintendo partnership program, 60-40 split, that's not so bad. Keep in mind the ads on YouTube don't bring in a lot of money. 60% of that is even less, and Nintendo could change that at any point, and they might not even approve your video to go live ever. It's nonsense, and I'm just so tired of it. Someone's eventually going to take these motherfuckers to court.
Yeah,
it's
definitely.
just a matter of time.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
The next question is from Mike000. And he says, maybe this would be better suited in a separate vlog, but I was wondering if you could tell us about your afterthoughts on moving into your home with Leanna. Is there anything that you feel hasn't lived up to expectations since you've lived in Seattle? Anything that
I kind of want to hear
differently
this.
in hindsight? Maybe something that ended up being better than you expected. I'm currently planning on moving out with my girlfriend within the next year as well, and any insight you might have that would be great.
Well, make sure you got a lot of credit cards because you're gonna need them.
For the most part, I'd say it's probably about an 80-20 split. 80% of what we're experiencing
Oh, it's better than the Nintendo split.
was completely expected, whether it's good or bad. 20% maybe unexpected.
Okay.
Things. I fully expected I was going to be up to my neck in debt doing this, and I
Well, if you knew that was the case, sir, you don't have to do it. That's the crazy thing. You know what I mean? You don't have to do it, you know?
am. All right. On the flip side, I fully expected that prices would
What's
be
up,
cheaper out
Ramon?
here, that I'd be able to do better quality videos if I did this, which
When is that starting?
can now, that the climate would be much better with it, which it is. This past week back on the east where I would have been living if I didn't move, they had the blizzard of the century or whatever, everyone buried in like a foot of snow, and apparently it wasn't as bad as they said it was going to be.
Yeah.
But I would be digging myself out, and more than likely I'd be stuck at home right now if I lived on the east coast because I couldn't dig my car out because of my back injury. Here we had
Yeah, so you'd lose out on one day of leaving your home. Okay, got it.
50-degree weather, sunny skies, beautiful. So lots of positives in that regard. On the flip side,
Okay, you named one positive, which was you dodged one snowstorm of 1 foot.
negative.
Gotcha.
Like I expected, there's problems with the house. Our toilet was busted.
Still busted.
We had leaky roofs. We had things that we found out that the previous sellers lied to us about. And
That's because you didn't pay for it. Home inspection. I thought you have to get a home inspection note. Like, how did they miss that? He probably did the one like the realtor has for you. You know, we can get a home inspection for you, and they don't check anything, you know, because it's like the realtor one. I'm sure Philip did that, you know.
promised they were going to do, and that they didn't do good upkeep on the house. So it's a pretty interesting balance.
What was that? That was balance?
That they didn't do good upkeep on the house. So it's a pretty interesting balance.
What was that? We're doing like the kid song or something. Making the fire or something.
Best things about moving here has been my diet and I think my overall health when it comes to diet, because Leanna has proven to be an excellent cook. And keep in mind,
She has proven to be an excellent cook.
Used to cook that much when she lived with her mom. She's made all these great dishes. We've got about 3 dozen dishes that we're constantly rotating between pork, chicken, red meat, burgers, hot dogs, pastas.
Gout is like is sitting there with that where's that let me see that picture of Philip. There's one picture that fits this moment perfectly. Where is it? I can't find it. It's when Philip is rubbing his hands together excitedly. That's what the gout is doing right now. When they hear all these meals. Red meat, hamburgers, chicken.
Vegetables with salads. She's got all these seafood. She makes shrimp dishes. She makes all these awesome dishes, a lot of which I've highlighted on my vlogging channel those first few months that we lived here, that are just so good, and they're so much better for my diet. I used to go out many times a week getting fast food or something quickly from a store simply because it was the quickest option for me to get right back into streaming or working for that day. Now I have the time because she makes the food. She's making it right now. She's making us a nice big pot of pasta with my homemade sauce. It's going to be amazing. I can't wait to get downstairs and eat dinner, and it's taking the calories right off me. Like, I've lost a ton of weight. I started out at 240 pounds. I'm down to about 190 to 200. I kind of fluctuate between that right now.
50 pounds down. You're 50 pounds down. Wow. I mean, I know you lost weight at this time, but 50?
Depending on what's going on with me. But I've lost a ton of weight, and I feel better than I had before. My back, so much better. And I didn't know that. That was one of the unexpected things. My back, so much better. All right?
50 pounds down is like, you're like, whoa, wow, what happened? You know, 50 pounds, that's a big deal, dude. Yeah, 23 or something kilograms.
A few things we haven't figured out yet. Cleaning schedule.
Paying back the credit cards.
Usually if we see shit all over the floor, like, oh god, the floor's dusty, there's hair all over the floor, there's fuzz all over, we gotta vacuum. It's not like we have a set schedule where we do that. One of the most difficult things is time management. And this is when he says, what are things that were unexpected? Time management is out of control for me right now. Because literally every moment of my waking time, I'm busy. whether I wake up immediately.
So yeah, this is the year of the always busy arc that started when he moved to this new house. That's what kicked off the I am always busy. I can't do anything like an overdrive, and that's continued to this day.
Oh, let me go downstairs quickly, have a glass of grapefruit juice for breakfast, and relax for maybe
Yeah,
a half hour
I
so
agree.
I can have a cup of coffee before I start my day.
This is when he was most, lively and alive. It seems like he has some life in him.
Immediately, I'm into live streaming. Then I'm uploading the video.
Guys, my sister's not being abused.
This is also when he was the most active in begging. His glory years of begging would happen next year, in the next 2 years as well. So he's kind of like preparing himself for that, getting him in like the Olympic shape for his ultimate begging years. Wesley H says, so weird that he only ever talks positively about his partners when it comes to food. That's the only thing he gets from them, so that's the only thing he knows.
Videos, I'm eating dinner, I'm cleaning up from dinner, I'm right back to more live streaming or working on videos, I'm uploading videos and monitoring social media all night. Then I finally get
monitoring social media all night? Yep, you're definitely doing that.
An hour or two to relax before I go back to sleep, and I do it all over again. And next thing you know, it's 4 weeks have passed. I'm like, what the fuck happened? Where'd the time go?
Yep.
I feel like
into WB Champions, or this was Supercard time. Yes, you're doing. Remember, this is a time factually fucking based out of his own fucking mouth. He's playing WB Supercard. 80 hours a week, WB Supercard. So tell us about that, Philip. How busy you are exactly? Man, you're super busy, dude. Super busy, man. You are so busy. What a busy person. No time for anything at all. Cleaning schedule? Can't do that.
I just moved here. I do. I literally feel like I just moved here, yet I've been here since June of last year. It's like, what happened? Like, the time is flying by now because I now have all these new responsibilities. I got to pay all the bills, all these finances I have to now manage and maintain because of all the
All right, I will retract that statement. The 80 hours in 2 weeks was in 2014, late 2014. This is January 19th of 2015. So could he be done with Supercard by this point? Yeah, I mean, you could fill in the blanks there. But in late 2014, he admitted himself that he spent 80 hours on Supercard in 2 weeks. Admitted himself. Thousands of games played. Admitted himself. I did a whole show about it if you haven't seen it.
Debt that I accumulated moving here, living with Leanna, and us having enough time, at least once a night, having a few hours to spend together watching something or talking or dealing with business-related issues. Once a week, at least going out and doing something like going out to dinner or going out shopping or doing something together so we have some kind of a personal interaction that's not a busy day with gaming all day. It's a lot. And
it's a lot.
It's funny
I'm busy.
because some people would say, oh, all he does is play games all day.
Yes, well, that's what you do. You do play games all day. You play games all day, whether that be on your stream or on your phone, and then you go on Twitter to bitch about shit all day, when this is his most active Twitter time, too.
Not even the half of it. It's become so busy for me since I moved out here. And a lot different than it used to be when I just lived solo in Connecticut, especially living with someone else, and now I have to make sure that she's taken care of and that we have all her concerns too. Even though everything you see here on my channels is related to me, keep in mind she's got her own stuff going on, her own health care,
that wraps
her
it
own
up.
business that she's working on getting up and running, and I have to do constant support and stuff to try to help her get that stuff going too.
What constant support are you doing, sir?
It's a lot. So if you do move in with a significant other, understand that. It's going to be a huge increase in responsibility.
Dude.
It's going to be a huge jump when it comes to this kind of stuff, and it's going to basically take up a shitload of your time.
Wow.
A lot of the time I used to spend privately watching a movie or privately doing stuff. I'll be honest, there's entire TV series that I was watching that aren't Leanna's cup of tea that I've dropped because I don't have time to watch them by myself.
Is there anything good she does, or is it literally just the food?
So that's it. They're done. It has to be the stuff we watch has to be stuff that we both like, or else that's my free time, right? That's pretty much one of the things that's happened.
Is there anything positive she adds to your life, or is it just the food? I mean, that's what I'm getting the vibe of. So, just so you guys know, warning, guys. All right. Let's go. Move on forward positively. This is 1 month later. Oh God, Majora's Mask 3D.
What the fuck? It just worked. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Nice and inconsistent.
Yeah,
Sounds like Nintendo.
It sounds like Nintendo inconsistent.
This is honestly one of the major reasons why I hated the Nintendo 64. I'm not even lying.
What?
It was like every game Mario 64 was like this too.
What?
The camera's not consistent. It doesn't stay straight. Because of that, sometimes you can make jumps and sometimes you can't. Look, Explain this.
Okay, let me tell you something real quick. As someone that was back then, I was there that day on Mount Doom. When Nintendo 64 came out, no one complained about that camera. That camera was amazing. It was like it was sent from the future. And it was incredible. That camera, we love the camera. We had a camera. What, we have a camera? We're giving us a camera now and I can move it? No one's complaining about the camera. Jesus, someone complained about the camera back then. We love the camera. God.
It's strange because of that. Sometimes you can make jumps and sometimes you can't. Look, explain this. What the fuck? He won't grab the ledge now. Oh my god.
Yeah, just keep doing it.
He won't grab the ledge.
Big Us Black Mage says she's nothing but a foul succubus who ruins my life. Yes. That's Leanna to a T. Iwamoto says, this is from Iwamoto, not me. Camera was tighter than Panda Lee on those games. All right, that's Iwamoto.
Sometimes he grabs it and sometimes he doesn't.
Not me.
Why did he grab it before? Look, he doesn't grab it at all now.
Just keep doing it, dude. You'll get it eventually.
What the fuck? He refuses to grab it. He grabbed it before every time. Now he won't do it. Now he grabs it. What? I'm doing the same thing.
Ba, ba, da, ba. That was not the same thing, but okay. Now what? Now we gotta go back. Uh-oh, Philip. Nailed it.
Oh my god.
Yes, he does. All right, Philip. Let's see if you learned something from your first attempt. Nope. Oh, that was a beam better. It didn't even land. All right, Philip. Here we go. Here we go, boys. Gear up.
Nah, dude.
That one had no chance. Yes, he could.
I can't. There's no way I can make the jump consistently.
If he has it at this point, which I think you do. I don't remember this room, obviously, specifically, but... Oh.
That time I rolled it, he decided not to do it. No grabbing. That time I didn't even fucking tell him to jump, and he just jumps for no reason.
Yeah! Oh yeah, you're right. It's mask is in the. Yeah, you're right.
I can't do it.
So I'm sure you're supposed to use the flower there. Why are we not doing it? Yeah. Aww. All right, we're not watching this too long. We will go insane ourselves.
Sometimes he makes it, sometimes he doesn't. Same exact jump over and over. Fuck this. Come on, man.
First comment says, you make things more frustrating for yourself by smashing your head against something over and over rather than taking a step back and thinking. Correct. He was supposed to use the lens of truth to scan the room and find hidden tiles in the room. So, yeah, somebody said that too. Yeah, you're right, Alex Mir. That's what he's supposed to do. Phil, do you know that Super Mario 64 is a game from 1996? And one of the first 3D games, right? It changed 3D games forever and was revolutionary. It may have not aged well, but you have to look from that perspective. Why does he not use the damn flower right in front of him? Correct?
Man. Seriously, this is why I did not like the Nintendo 64.
Well, yeah.
This camera and the inconsistent jumps to do with the camera in both Mario 64 and Ocarina of Time were the reasons why I did not like this console. It frustrated the fuck out of me.
Wow, robust 2,000 views. Damn. And all basically, this is how you don't play coming soon, I hope. Every comment is negative, I think, so really good, Phil. Good job there. Really curated a great audience on this one.
Now I made it somehow, magically.
Okay, what are we going to do next? All right, Phil, here we go. Come on. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Come on.
What the fuck? He drew the bow? Ah! He drew the bow.
Yeah, because you pushed the button, sir.
This is so dumb. Because even if I do this and I make it every time, it doesn't matter. I still have to get off this ledge, and I don't know what to do.
Oh, so he can get... So, okay, yeah, so now he figured that out. Maybe saw that in stream chat. So that would at least take care of that problem, wouldn't it, though, Philip? You wouldn't have to fall and take 10,000 times on that part.
I don't know how to get back across. I don't. I haven't
okay,
done
lens
it yet,
of truth, buddy.
once.
Come on. Lens of truth. Let's go.
There's nothing with the hook shot to latch onto in here. You would think maybe that's what it was. A hook shot shortcut, right? Nothing here.
Nothing there. Okay, let's see. We're going through this together now. We're in this together. Do you want to click items or... All right, no, we're not going to check out our other items. Who needs them? Who needs them, right? Yeah, perfect.
Oh my god, I made a different jump completely.
See, there was a ledge there. Yep, there's an invisible ledge right there. So he found it on accident without using the lens of truth.
Oh my god, I made a different jump completely. Okay, I can do the other jump.
Oh, now he's going to do it blind? Let's see. Yeah, let's see if he gets it, though. Is he just going to think it's like invisible blocks? This is hard as shit, dude. Just invisible blocks? What? Huh? If you don't use the tools the game gives you, you would think it's pretty fucking hard. All right, boys. Let's go. Line this up.
You missed. You hit the column instead.
I'm stuck in this now. I can't turn off. I should. Look at this fan art. It's so dented, by the way. Look, who is that? Nailed it.
Okay, I made it. Holy shit. Okay, now I
he
can do
never
this
figured
jump.
it out.
Yes, now what? Wait a minute. I can now go this way. Yes! Oh my god, what a difficult fucking room.
He did it without the lens of truth. Nice. No lens of truth, less speed run for that room. Big ups, dude. You did it. Lens of truthless. Majora's Mask. Really hard to do. Very tough category, but he made it happen. All right, let's move forward positively.
And it's like, you gotta be joking. And they're like, okay, in the new console, we'll have new innovations that'll change the way gaming Dear Nintendo, I've said it before and I'll say it again.
Here we go. Uh-oh.
The gamer today doesn't care about your bullshit. We don't care about your gimmicks. We don't care if you put a fucking blood pressure sensor on my arm, I'll fucking shove a dildo up my ass, virtual reality.
Oh, yes! So he's talking about the NX announcement, right? The NX announcement. And it's, you know what system he's talking about, right? I think that turned out to be pretty successful. But okay, let's hear how it sucks.
Around my head and fucking things flailing in front of me. I don't care if my fucking Wii U jumps off the shelf and blows me. If you make quality games and you make them at the same standard as the other people in the industry, you will be successful.
Okay.
I don't know how much more simply I can put it.
Oh, please.
You can have flash in the pan success with gimmicks. But if anything, your own company's track record has proven that...
Excuse me, by flash in the pan, do you mean 101 million consoles sold with the Wii? Okay, just want to be clear on that. Because the system you're dunking on right now would sell more than the Wii. But continue, please.
Some gimmicks work and some don't, right? What was your most successful period overall ever? The NES and Super NES...
Incorrect. Massively incorrect. It is so incorrect, it's hilarious.
Era. What did you focus on? The best graphics in the industry and the best games in the industry. When you had the best technology paired with the best...
Like, they were the biggest in the industry. All right, I guess you could go from that lens of truth. You could say that is true. They were the market leaders. But in terms of sales, that's not even a close to the market they have.
Games, you were number one. Then somewhere along the line, you said, we want to just change our business model. We're going to have weird controllers. We're going to have a console that looks like a fucking Play School toy box.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Arms around like
market share, yes.
Fucking assholes and say, we want to play. No, I do want to play. But I want to play quality games on a quality console with a company that takes me seriously as a consumer.
Yeah, definitely.
Not that fucking copyright strikes people's videos on YouTube because you're bleeding money, so you're trying to steal money from people who advertise your games for free and make money off of it. I don't want to support a company that thinks I'm so stupid that because you made this fucking piece of shit
Okay.
This giant, stupid fucking screen, right?
Yeah.
That I'm going to be fooled and say, oh, this is better than playing on a controller because it's touchscreen. Duh. Like, literally, Nintendo panders to the lowest common denominator of gamer. The person who's not the hardcore
Lowest
audience,
common
the people who didn't
denominator.
put the money in their pockets in the 90s and wants to keep fucking supporting them. They keep pandering to these other people who don't fucking play games. You know?
This is pretty good. Blackmate66 says Pidgroach's luck carried him again. Yep, the no lens of truth room. That was very high.
Who we appealed to? The same fucking people who dropped the Wii to play Angry Birds on their fucking cell phone, but when that was new. That's how
Are you making fun of mobile games?
dumb they are. It just makes no
Are you making fun of mobile games? Because he did that multiple times. How mobile games are stupid and time wasters. He's done that multiple times throughout his years.
fucking sense at all.
Fucking what?
This idiotic company, dumb they are. It just makes no fucking sense at all.
Yeah.
What this idiotic company is doing. And Iwata, what the fuck?
Uh-oh.
How could anyone have faith in him? Anyone? His solution to falling sales numbers, his solution to the fact that the Wii U was a flop, let's adapt Nintendo games for smartphones.
Yeah,
Wow.
and they made a
If I've
fuck
ever
ton
heard
on that.
A no thought invoking kind of fucking solution ever. Just port our games to work on smartphones.
And they made a fuck ton on that. But thanks, though.
Amazing. You know what? Our dryer, we manufacture washers and dryers, but our business is failing. So let's just make it.
Real quick, he spoke ill of Iwata, who now rest in peace, Iwata. I do want to do a little tribute here, if you don't mind. Sorry, guys, I do want to do a little tribute here.
While his life may have been cut short,
There's
the
rest in
legacy
peace.
he
Wow.
left
Yes.
will still resonate with us for generations.
Absolutely true. Yes.
And even though he was never with us
Uh-huh.
when he spoke, it was clear that he was speaking not only to us, but directly to our hearts.
Definitely.
I'll now sing a song from Earthbound
Thank you.
called I Believe in You.
Oh, thank you for this. Guys, just be quiet. Moment of silence, please. Oh.
I believe the morning sun always gonna shine again. And I believe a pot of gold waits at every rainbow's end. Oh.
Okay, we got. Thank you for that tribute, Chippy. Really do appreciate that. Thank you.
So that the motors we put in washers and dryers can also run lawnmowers. I'm a fucking genius. I'm a genius. Take something that already works, but it's not selling, and put it into something else. How could you have any kind of a confidence between this jackass? Seriously, at this point,
Please, jackass.
I believe in roses kissed with dew. Why shouldn't I believe the same in you?
Okay, every time he talks ill of Iwata-san, I will do this, though. I have to, because Iwata is a legend.
How could you have any kind of a confidence between this jackass? Seriously, at this point, I'm pissed. I've told you, I love Nintendo. I grew up with Nintendo, but people don't care anymore. Even people, the biggest proponents of Nintendo, Zach Scott Games, #1 guy in the world for making videos for Nintendo, fucking pissed at Nintendo because he can't make money making Nintendo videos anymore because they fucked him on YouTube. What the fuck is wrong with this company? Like, how cocky,
Damn.
how insanely elitist, stupid, egomaniac, dumb fuck can you be to not understand your customer base at this point?
Nailed that
People have
sentence.
money. They have money. They want to spend, and they're so stupid.
Well, I wonder how the NX is going to turn out. Hopefully it does turn out
I'm getting a
well,
headache
though.
now. I'm getting a headache. So the bottom line is, no, I think
Hey.
Iwata is basically a bad leader at this point. I don't know what else to say.
Oh, God, cop. Oh, I have to keep doing it here. Sorry about this, guys. He said he's a bad leader. I
All
won't
right.
take that.
Thank you for re-upping your membership. I appreciate that.
Make believe, fairy tales and lucky charms, and I believe.
Okay, if he talks ill of Iwata, though, I do have to do that, guys. I have to.
Don't. He's had no actual creative ideas that have done anything for his company. He's publicly
What did you just say, sir?
really don't. He's had no actual creative ideas that have done anything for his company. He's publicly admitted that he's failed his company, and he's done nothing in the past 2 years where he
New dance right there. Indra dance right there. Iwata is the person that was responsible for the DS and the Wii. The DS and the Wii. But let me hear that again, Philip. Now that's going to go into worst takes ever segment series right there. Hold on a second. Let me hear that again.
else to say. I really don't. He's had no actual creative ideas that have done anything for his company. He's publicly admitted that he's failed his company, and he's done nothing in the past 2 years where he promised he would turn the company around to get any kind of consumer confidence in the company. He's going to make a new console that probably won't.
So yeah, so Wii U came, and it definitely was a bomb, but no company hits on everything. So he's the two biggest things Nintendo ever did before the Switch. By the way, the thing we're talking about today, the thing he's talking about right now, he took a pay cut because the Wii U sucked, and he took, sorry I failed the company. I took a pay cut for that. DS, the biggest selling Nintendo system of all time. And the Wii, which used to be the biggest system, never Game Boy's number 2, but the non-portable best-selling console they ever had before the Switch came out, of course. But yes, tell us how he's never had a creative thought. And Virtual Boy, thank you. That didn't sell so well, but it was still cool.
Won't be as good as the PS4, right? Or the Xbox One. It'll probably have another stupid gimmick, and we're all supposed to just accept. If I could get down on my hands and knees and say thank you and still be on camera, I would do it.
Big ups, Robert Williams.
I seriously would do it.
Just want to point out that during the time of the Wii U, Nintendo stated they have something like 50 billion yen in the coffers and could survive 50 years of negative growth. But Iwata, what an asshole. Yeah, that's what Iwata was too. He was like that. Like, who knows his responsibility in this? But he was said it's my fault. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of companies do that. Well, cool leaders do that, Cool leaders take responsibility even though it's not their fault. And it could be his fault. I'm not saying that's the case, but good leaders take responsibility for things so people have someone to blame. You don't want to blame everyone else. I'm taking it. Blame me for this. It's not all those workers out there, But Philip is putting this as a bad thing? It's a bad thing? Yes, okay.
Right? Or the Xbox One. It'll probably have another stupid gimmick, and we're all supposed to just accept it because it's first-party Nintendo, right? The one fucking thing that Nintendo did right was steal the idea from Skylanders to make stupid Amiibo figures. People asked me about this last fall when the Amiibos were being released. Did I think it would be successful? And I said yes, because people are stupid. They will buy collectibles and things just for the sake of because it's valuable and or because everyone wants it. Is the iPhone incredibly popular because of all the features? Well, let's face it, there's other phones that have all the same features of the iPhone, but the iPhone's number one because, it's the must-have item. And when there's a new upgrade to the iPhone, people line up around the block of the Apple store to fucking buy the new iPhone.
Brad, we have a new poetry to play, but it's 20 minutes. So I'm going to play it on Sunday, my friend, during the WPIG. Right before we go live, with that being said, I will play Brad Bernian's newest poetry edition. It is epic.
Just because it's the hot new thing, right? It's the gimmick, it's the meme, it's the fad. Nintendo jumped on someone else's fucking fad and made a ton of money. And now, of course, Amiibos are being scalped, Amiibos are rare, so Nintendo's making money on someone else's fucking idea with no originality or anything to it. It literally copied someone else to try to make money up for the fact that they can't make something that people want. Mm-hmm. Yep. Now I'm supposed to have faith in them again because they sold little fucking plastic figures? Like, fuck this. I just don't get it anymore. I really don't. It's incredibly stupid. People want collectibles, and so they're going to throw... The company that literally disrespected you for the past 5 years as a gamer, now you're going to run out and buy Amiibos. I don't get...
Disrespected you as a gamer. Again, the people you could say they disrespected are YouTubers, which is, again, the smallest slice of their audience possible.
Get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. All right.
Great.
I'm going to take a break. We're going to come back.
Just blasted Nintendo a new one. I got to take a break after that. Well, Nintendo would go to bankruptcy after this. You know that. So we all know how the future what the future held for Nintendo, and he was right on this 100%. Nintendo sucks now. Next up, E3. Oh God, E3 2015 Nintendo digital event recap and reactions. Holy shit! Here we go.
Like the third year in a row, Nintendo had no actual content that warranted an E3 event, that they had to fill it with fluff, with bullshit, with Amiibos, rather than to actually show you, here's what we've been working on. We're sorry we fucked up with the Wii, and again with the Wii U.
Hey,
here's the great
that Metroid Prime game is coming out now, so take that, DSP. That game's coming out in 2024, so fuck you.
games that you're going to be playing in the next year. No, instead it was, here's a bunch of fluff, and we'll try to shove in some game content here or there. So, you know, I hate to say it. I really hate to say it.
I love to say it.
Nintendo is not the people who they used to be. They're not. The heads of Nintendo, who at once were seen as idols and great, you know, people.
Did he say? Wait, hold on. Did they fuck up with the Wii? Hold on. Let me hear that again.
Show you, third year in a row, Nintendo had no actual content that warranted an E3 event, that they had to fill it with fluff, with bullshit, with Amiibos, rather than to actually show you, here's what we've been working on. We're sorry we fucked up with the Wii. And
you fucked up with the Wii? How did they fuck up with the Wii? They fucked up with the Wii? Oh, yeah. They fucked up with the Wii, didn't they? They fucked up to the Wii all the way to the bank. But yes, they fucked up with the Wii.
Again with the Wii U, here's the great games that you're going to be playing in the next year.
Wii U was a misstep. No doubt about that. But the Wii U kind of paved the way to the Switch, you know what I'm saying? In some ways. It's just like the Switch was like what the Wii U wanted to be, you know what I mean? But all right.
Here's a bunch of fluff, and we'll try to shove in some game content here or there. So, you know, I hate to say it.
I love to say it. I really want to say this.
Nintendo is not the people who they used to be.
Half the man they used to be.
Nintendo, who at once were seen as idols and great, you know, people to look up to in the gaming industry, have fallen from their perches.
Fallen down from the rafters.
It's not a bad company, but they don't know how to make money being a gaming company anymore. And that's a shame.
Yep.
It's a shame that they have to go back to their same IPs over and 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 over again in order to make money, instead of trying to innovate or do anything outside the box that would actually interest people, right? Instead, we've got, just listen, Star Fox, Mario Maker, which is Mario, Zelda, Metroid, Fire Emblem, Xenoblade, Animal Crossing, Yoshi. Okay, Yokai Watch is a new series. Mario and Luigi, Mario Tennis, Mario Maker. One game.
I'm pretty sure all those games were good, actually. I'm not sure about Yokai Watch, but I think all the rest were kind of good.
One game in the entire digital event for Nintendo was something new. Everything else was a rehash, a re-release, a remake of the same shit on a new version for a new handheld or new ridiculous.
They suck.
Absolutely ridiculous. Please, Lord, someone.
Oh, that's true. Star Fox
Nintendo.
did was bad.
At this point, I have to really scream. Someone buy the fuck out of the stock of Nintendo. So
I don't think anyone has money for that, actually. I mean, I'm sure they do, but that's like, there's a very few companies that can straight up say, I want to buy Nintendo.
Can have a company back that cares, that listens, that will give gamers
Microsoft,
what they want.
maybe.
The Amiibos are fine for revenue, right? They need the revenue right now after years of losing money. Nintendo really needs to redirect to become a company of gaming again, because they will never regain their place unless they start listening, which they refuse to do. They're so culture-centric, they believe that their decisions are the best.
Cultural-centric?
Mario Maker's the best game ever, instead of listening, all right? Listen to the fucking gamers.
Okay.
We're tired of being treated like we don't care, like you don't care what we say.
Gotcha.
Yes, it's cool that you want to sell figures to the mainstream to make revenue, but don't ignore the fandom that made you who you are, which is exactly what Nintendo...
Excuse me, sir. You just criticized them for releasing so many rehashes of different games. Isn't that directly catering to their fans? What? You just bitched about them for saying, making all these Mario games and all, Zelda. Isn't what they're doing, catering to their old fans when they do that? Huh?
Like, we don't care. Like, you don't care what we say. We don't. Yes, it's cool that you want to sell figures to the mainstream to make revenue, but don't ignore the fandom that made you who you are, which is
yeah. Isn't releasing games from old franchises the opposite of ignoring the fans that made you what you are today? That's the opposite of that.
exactly what Nintendo is doing right fucking now. They're ignoring you and me, the gamers, and they're listening. Oh, you want Amiibos? Here, have a figure. It's fucking preposterously stupid.
Okay.
And it pisses me the fuck off, okay?
So is it bad or good that there's 1,000 Mario games coming out in the next year or whatever?
That is it for my...
Okay, great take. I really understand that take. Perfect take. Nailed it. Oh, Jesus. the muted ranting is funny. What is he talking about? His life is in danger? There's a terrorist outside his door? He's making plans to take over the world. You never know. Actually, he's talking about Nintendo Amiibos.
Everyone don't like see what people have made and maybe enjoying it or see around the internet about Nintendo's going to content ID claim everyone on this game. I am a managed partner with Machinima. They vouch for me, therefore I don't get content ID matches. I could get copyright strikes, which is the issues that I had these past few weeks. And by the way, good news.
Oh, good news.
Those copyright strikes are completely cleared up, so I have nothing negative against any of my channels on YouTube whatsoever. I'm in the clear. Thank you to those of you who were very patient when I could not live stream. Thanks to Machinima for working with YouTube to getting that stuff cleared up.
Right.
Awesome, right? So because I'm a managed partner with Machinima, I'm able to do Mario Maker coverage, and I don't have to worry about them content ID matching all of my videos. So don't worry, whatever.
Oh, that's the thing you said in the previous year that you wouldn't do because Nintendo's a bunch of assholes, so you're never playing another Nintendo game again. Yeah, that. Gotcha.
Of that game will be fully monetizable, and I won't have to worry about, oh no, I can't make a living now because Nintendo claims all the ad revenue on the videos of their games, which is fucking preposterous. So that's going to be this Friday, and then the weekend will be dependent on if people like Mario Maker, you want to see more, or maybe, you had a day away from Metal Gear, go back to Metal Gear, yada, yada, yada. All right?
Yeah, bada bing, bada boom.
A couple things I didn't mention that for this week that I want to throw out there to let you know what's going on.
I do not care.
I did not mention Tearaway Unfolded.
Don't care. Oddly, Philip did first comment, suck it here. Very weird. Second comment, eat it. Oh, there's an eat it. 8-year-old eat it. Eat it! Okay, next up. We're almost done 2015. Oh, God.
Nintendo is more...
Mario Maker review. Did he like Mario Maker? In my head, he would not like Mario Maker. In my head. I don't know how this Hateful Truth went. We're not going to watch it all. But we're going to watch the conclusion. I don't think he would like it, would he? That's too much... open-endedness for him. Give me a straight line to the ending and I'll go there. You know what I mean?
Watching. Peace out, and I'll see you next time. Thanks a lot for watching my review, everyone, and I sure hope that you enjoyed it. Unfortunately, Nintendo is more than likely going to content...
Okay. Wait, we got to hear that too, but I want to hear the content.
For Amiibo purchase. Give me all of the stuff from the games, and Nintendo does not, and that is kind of disappointing. So... there's big positives and big negatives. For a Nintendo fan, 10 out of 10. Nintendo fanboy, Mario fanboy, you're going to love the game.
Okay.
For everyone else, I really have to look at this game objectively and say, is it great? Yeah, I think it actually is a great game.
So then it's great.
Being a Nintendo fan, a Mario fan, I can forgive that stuff a lot easier than someone who maybe isn't a hardcore fan. But I can understand for someone who, I bought Little Big Planet and I could do pretty much everything in the game when I bought it. Why the fuck do I have to wait? Why do I have to buy Amiibos to unlock costumes or play through these ridiculous 100 Mario challenges that take half an hour or more at a pop to beat to unlock one piece of content? I agree.
They take a... what?
And I think that it's a cheap tactic that Nintendo shouldn't have all this hidden content that's on the disc hidden for Amiibo purchasers or for people who want to sink 400 hours of challenge gameplay.
They're just fucking costumes, dude. Who gives a shit?
Into the game. So I have to rate the game objectively. I think it's great, but it has a lot of shortcomings, and it really has a long way to go. If this wanted to be the perfect level editor for Nintendo, they really need to improve on some things. I'm going to give Super Mario Maker on the Wii.
Okay, boys, what we think? What score are we giving Super Mario Maker? I think I've heard both 5s and 10s as the scoring platform. So let's say it says 10 this time, because last time we said 10. I'm going to get cucked again. Out of 10, I would say 7.5 is my guess. I'm locking into 7.5. Okay, we got the 6, 8, 5, 5.12, 4, 9, 8, 7, 8.5, 6.5, 7.3. Here we go. Final score coming in now.
Wii U, an 8 out of 10.
8! First one to say 8 wins. First one to say 8 is Pentant Sin. You win. Is it a mixed bag? Let's see. Is it a mixed bag? And holy shit, boys, he's waking up. Hang on. No, not now. Top left. Very rare. Holy shit. No. No.
It's great. For Nintendo
Ooh,
fans, might be your
too.
game of the year, but for everyone else, and you got to weigh this objectively against other level creators that I've played and other games that don't have this ridiculous Amiibo required content, the game could have been performed or at least designed a little bit better.
Okay.
And I think it comes out just a little short, although it is still an enjoyable experience, especially if you enjoy playing other people's stages. You're going to have an almost endless supply of content to play online. 8 out of 10 for Super Mario Maker. I hope the game over to my YouTube video and take away my ability to.
Okay.
Thanks a lot for watching my review, everyone, and I sure
Here comes the part where we beg.
hope that you enjoyed it. Unfortunately, Nintendo is more than likely going to content ID match this video and take away my ability to monetize it. However, if you head over to my YouTube channel, DSP Gaming, you can check out all of my raw, uncut footage of Super Mario Maker that is protected by my managed partnership with Machinima, and I can actually make some money on those videos if you give them a look.
What YouTuber talks like this?
In addition, please consider giving this review a thumbs up on YouTube and checking out my Patreon account at patreon.com/darksidephil, or for as little as $1 pledge a month, you can get some really cool perks. Thanks a lot for watching,
Oh, let me tell you
everyone,
those
and I'll
perks.
see you next time.
Games I won't finish and shit I won't do. Remember this? Whenever he says shit like I never begged until, I had no other choice. Like, he was always begging. It was just for views at this point. You know what I mean? It just was epically strong view bags. You know what I mean? Okay, last thing of 2015. Looks like we're checking out the calendar here. Let's see.
Now, games that I've left out here.
Oh,
Yoshi's Woolly World. That game is coming out on October 16th in the United States. It's already been out in the entire world for 4 months. I shit you not. Everywhere else in the world, Europe, Japan, all these other markets have already had this game.
nailed it. Could name 2 other places in the world. All over the world. We got Europe, Japan, a lot of other places.
In the world, Europe, Japan, all these other markets have already had this game for 4 months. But they delayed it in the United States because they wanted to fucking produce and sell Amiibos with it. Because Nintendo is a bunch of greedy fucks. They don't care about the game. They care about selling Amiibos because that's where their profit margin
Definitely.
is. So I didn't get to play the game when it was new. Therefore, Yoshi's Woolly World, I want to play it, but it's definitely not a priority because everyone else who wanted to see it probably has already seen someone else, somewhere else in the world play it. All right?
Chasing views.
That's going to be a co-op playthrough that I'm going to do with Leanna eventually. When things cool down, when the hardcore gaming season slows down, now we have a little bit more time. That's probably something we'll do once a week on Saturdays. Okay, but we're not doing that yet. FYI, that's going to come up later in the future. But I am picking that up that week. Okay, the third week of October. All right. This is an interesting one because I'm thinking there's going to be leftovers now, at least from the first 2 weeks of October. There's going to be games I haven't beaten, whether it's Disgaea 5 or Dragon Quest or whatever. I know we're going to have leftovers. The only major release for the earlier part of the third week of October is Tales of Zestiria. Excuse me. I'm going to pick it up, but I'm not going to play it right away.
Ooh.
Tales of Zestiria, I've already played this series of game before. I feel this is a kind of game that, like, for a cool summer playthrough, right, this could be, or maybe some of the downtime and earlier next year, say late January, February, if there's not a ton of games coming out, that would be a cool few weeks that I could play Tales of Zestiria. But right now, I don't think it should be a focus. I think it would distract, especially because I'm playing Disgaea 5. I already have been playing that for weeks. It would take the focus off of that. I don't want to do that. So I'm going to pick up Tales of Zestiria, but I'm not going to be playing it. However, on October 20th, the final episode of Life is Strange is coming out. So, for those of you who saw episode 4, holy fucking shit. That was a crazy-ass episode with a huge twist ending we never saw coming. How is this going to all end? We're going to find out. The episode is supposed to be released October 20th.
I don't think he liked that. Life is strange, but it seems like he's into it now.
So I'll definitely be doing that week. I'll be trying to finish up leftover stuff, whatever was left over from the month. And that Friday, Assassin's Creed Syndicate comes out. So I'll start playing Assassin's
Life
Creed
is Tumblr.
Syndicate that Friday.
I like that game, though.
The weekend. The final week of October, we've got
The dialogue was cringe, but I liked
Halo
it.
5 and WWE 2K16. Now, I don't have a co-op team for Halo 5. I know that John Rambo obviously is not doing co-op with me anymore. And
whoa, why not? Huh? Is that after or before Howard and Rambo came out with that video? I know it's right around here. It's right around this time. Yeah, 2015. Yeah. So this is post DSP, post John Rambo and Howard's response. So this is directly after that.
For Halo 5. I know that John Rambo obviously is not doing co-op with me anymore. And, who else would I recruit? The Area Lord, who played a previous Halo game. I think he played Halo 4 with us.
Area Lord.
He's over in Great Britain right now on going abroad and studying and stuff. So he's out of the question. I may or may not be looking for people who are interested in playing Halo 5 with me. When I say that, I mean the campaign. The campaign is...
All right, we're not going through this. Someone put this out on Discord as well, but I see it here not live in the wild, so I want to show it to you. This is a real thumbnail from DSP Reacts. Notice the biting. Perfect. Notice the bite. In the thumbnail, YouTube chose this. YouTube chose a bad thumbnail. Son of a bitch, YouTube. What's wrong with you? And yeah, 224 views. Very robust. Okay. 2016 is now here. February. Let's go. Uh-oh. What the F? My take on the YouTube copyright fiasco.
And yeah, I actually believe it's illegal. It's a broken fucking process.
Yeah,
that
sue them then, huh?
For this content ID. Now, here's the big issue.
Yeah, that's RB. Is that recent? Yes, that's from this weekend. That was uploaded yesterday.
He's out there, like Nintendo, who, I'm going to call them out in this video, who tend to have this mentality that they own everything that has to do with them. They actually think, I'm not even joking you, every piece of fan art that you create, every fan montage, every game review, every Let's Play, everything you've ever done that has to do with Nintendo, they think they own it. Legally, they don't. In a court of law, if this went to court,
now, this is not that long rant.
This big case about transformative work and fair use, they would lose. But they know they're the big dog. And right now, Nintendo's kind of hurting because, oh no, the Wii U was a huge flop. So what have they been doing for the past 2 years?
What?
Content ID claiming every video on YouTube under them. And we're not talking just the little guy, we're talking big guys. Angry Joe, who, for whatever reason, decided not to go under a managed partnership actively. Don't ask me why, it makes no sense.
Maybe he has morals and said, when he said, I'm not going to play Nintendo games anymore, he meant it. Because he wanted to stick with his morals that he decided to share with his audience? Could that be it? He didn't want to chase the dollar as much as you did? Could that be it? I don't know. Maybe.
He's had multiple issues with Nintendo doing this to his videos to the point where he's stopped doing Nintendo coverage altogether because he says it's not worth it for him to spend his time and not making any money on it. It's his business and it's work that he makes nothing on. And
also he could do whatever at this time he's already could do whatever game he wants and people would watch it.
So the whole process is absolutely broken. And the bottom line is there's no protection. I literally have, no lie, on DSP Gaming probably about...
And that's a good point there. Because remember, we're going to get to that here today. When he talks about, no one cares when I play Nintendo games. So if you're a hardcore fan of DSP, you have been groomed to hate Nintendo, right? Imagine Derek, watching since he's 12 years old. You think Nintendo is the devil. Holy shit, man. Nintendo? Nintendo's the worst company on earth. Why should I watch Nintendo games?
700 Nintendo-related videos that were Content ID flagged in late 2013. I disputed a bunch of them, and Nintendo said, no, we refuse to release the claims, and I never got them back. So literally, I will never make ad revenue ever again on any Nintendo game I played pre-2013. There's nothing I can do about it, and there's no legal recourse unless I actually try to sue Nintendo. So obviously, I'll never have anything cleared up, and the Content ID system is broken and a joke, and it's terrible on YouTube. Now let's go back to the copyright
edit! Look at this edit.
Broken and a joke, and it's terrible on YouTube. Now let's go back to the copyright strike.
It's so odd because he never does it, But yeah, that was definitely an edit. Look at the cut.
And a joke, and it's terrible on YouTube. Now let's go back to the copyright strikes.
I wonder what he cut out too. But it looks like he was planning for it. Look.
And a joke, and it's terrible on YouTube. Now let's go back to the copyright.
Fluffs McGee says Nintendo was derailing the content, dude. Definitely. Look at these eyes. Why are we so fired up?
Strike system, which is equally as broken as the content ID. If you remember, I just mentioned in 2009 we had Rockstar, and then in 2010 we supposedly had Ubisoft, but really it turned out it was a guy named Steve Jones, or at least that's what he called himself, who had given me false copyright strikes against my stuff that were able to get cleared up. In mid-2015, I uncovered the most appallingly abusive use and biggest flaw in YouTube's copyright system that anyone has ever proven. You don't even need a scrap of evidence. You can just put a frivolous claim against anyone without even showing that you're related to the content, and you can get someone copyright stricken.
Yes.
In this particular case, I had fan art that was submitted to me on my forums, thekingofhate.com.
Hey, the awesome one.
Thread that clearly stated this is fan art, meaning legally. You post something up there, you've given me legal recourse, or excuse me.
No, you did not have that shit out there until after this happened, so let's get that straight. Is that what fan art means? Fan art, when you make fan art, it means you can use it wherever the fuck you want. It can make money on it, whatever the fuck you want, because it's fan art. Okay. Yeah. It sounds like Nintendo.
Right, to use it in my videos. I used fan art in some montages and things. I used to do intro pre-streams when people were waiting for a stream to begin, and people really enjoyed those fan art montages.
People really enjoyed those fan art montages. Oh yeah, you know the kind of stuff people were enjoying there. That was some legendary fan art there. Here, let's give you an example of one of these fan arts that people were enjoyed. People really love these. This really was what people enjoyed. Oh no, that's not a good one. Here, let me get here. Let's bring up the one in question from Me Awesome One. How about that? Right. This is what the stuff people enjoyed and they couldn't get enough of. People really enjoyed this. They really love this. People love this, dude. They couldn't get enough of these.
And I got copyright strikes for multiple pieces of fan art from someone who thought, oh, I'll get Phil. I don't like him, so I'm going to give him some fake fan art for a few months, and then I'm going to say, oh, it's my legal property, and I didn't give him permission. They actually got legitimate copyright strikes against both DSP Gaming, this channel, the King of Hate Vlogs, and there was no actual proof that, number one, they were the original owner of the artwork, or that, number two, that legal permission hadn't been given. They literally, YouTube just said, well, they claim that it's true, so it's true, and they gave me copyright strikes against my channels.
I hope you didn't delete all the videos, though. That's what I hope you didn't do. Hope you disputed that, right?
It's fucking ridiculous. It's preposterous. It's absolutely out of control. Are you kidding me? Like, anyone? And here's the kicker. After that happened, I went back. And I actually started making every video private. I started taking any video that ever had fan art in it, and I started deleting them and making them private. Someone actually took, if you can believe this, a piece of artwork that was like me sitting here on my couch, and next to me was a Nintendo character that had been photoshopped into the picture. Okay? They linked that piece of artwork to the original work that character was ripped out of from Photoshop, okay? And they said, well, look, this is officially from Nintendo. It's on Nintendo's website, and I work for Nintendo. They actually said this in their message to YouTube. I work for Nintendo, and I want to legally claim this in this piece of fan art that's in a montage on Phil's channel. And YouTube bought it.
Yes.
They didn't have any confirmation the person worked for Nintendo. They basically just said, well, it's a match, so fuck it, and it got matched. So what does this tell you? Quite honestly, let's be honest here. What does this tell you? There are no humans who actually review the vast majority of copyright cases on YouTube. It's all automated. It's robots. And I don't give a shit what YouTube claims, because YouTube has claimed in forum posts and things that they have a team. The team must sit there with their thumbs up their fucking asses, eating fucking food and playing video games on the internet all day, because the bottom line is no one reviewed these cases. No one with a fucking brain in their head could say, this guy must work for Nintendo, because obviously there's just the fact that he sent me this claim means that he works for Nintendo.
It's pretty simple. Don't use copyrighted shit. I mean, Don't like the system? Go somewhere else. I'm not saying it's the best system in the world, but you know what I'm saying? In the end of the day, you're using their service. Go somewhere else then.
It's insane. The people who gave me the false copyright strikes are teenagers.
Yes, teenagers.
Teenagers. I'm pretty sure they're not professional con artists who are able to fool the YouTube team into thinking they actually worked for Ubisoft or Nintendo. No, the team is either the dumbest fucking team on the planet, or it's a bunch of robots that don't actually review anything.
Yes.
So you might say to yourself, I don't even understand. Why does this system in place? What is the whole reason behiend?
Let me hear this. We got to move on, but I want to hear this because the real reason is, you know, people are going to go after YouTube if YouTube didn't change it because they're like, all right, too many of our fucking movies are on this platform. Fuck this, man. We're going to start coming after you. And YouTube's like, all right, well, we can't have that. So we got to have a system that makes sure people can't put copyright shit up. But let's hear what he says.
YouTube, let's get down to that discussion. So why does YouTube...
Oh, yeah! This was a planned one. Look at this.
Find this system on YouTube. Let's get down to that discussion. So why does YouTube and its parent company, Google, even have a content ID match system? Why does it have this broken copyright strike system?
Yeah.
Well, it's very simple. You might think, well, it's to protect the rights of the copyright holders,
Yes,
right?
correct.
No.
Yes, it is. And so YouTube can cover their ass.
That's not what it's there for. Oh, well, it's there to make sure that no one's blatantly stealing stuff and making a living ripping off other people.
Correct.
We're doing it all because we want to be morally right?
Yep.
No. The reason that either of these broken systems exist on YouTube is because YouTube does not want to get sued by anyone.
Okay. What? Yep. That's it. You got it. So, is there something wrong with the solution they came up with? They had to do that. What? He's right on all counts. So why is that negative? Just because it affects his bottom line. That's why he's pissed. Let's move on positively. We're not done with this topic, obviously, because we got a lot more shit to say about Nintendo on this. Icky Rowe says he thought this vid was going to take off like Soap and Pippa. Oh, absolutely. Saying the most, something all YouTubers hated. Let's join the... Share this. Please, guys, share this.
I don't get a lot of people who care. They basically come out and they're like, well,
hold on.
Play Zelda all week, but I know traditionally, every time in the past 4 years that I've played a Nintendo game, I don't get a lot of people who care.
Yeah.
They basically come out and they're like, well, there's a little niche group of people, they really like it, but apparently my viewer base is not based around Nintendo.
Well,
sucks
wonder
because
why.
I love Nintendo.
Do you?
But it is what it is, right? So I kind of got to say, what am I going to do that week? If it's not The Division, maybe I'll balance in Street Fighter V and balance that with Zelda. The other thing we have to consider, which we don't know yet, is when the expansion content is going to be coming out for Street Fighter V, because it's supposedly in March.
I don't care. Next. Uh-oh, Nintendo. Twilight Princess begins. How much bitching will we say about this?
And just underhanded way for Nintendo to make a quick buck and make up for all the mistakes they've made.
Remember, I love Nintendo.
Financially, by selling these silly-ass collectibles that really add nothing to the games.
Okay. I thought you said
it is just a freaking a trick, a marketing ploy.
It's a trick.
For them to make extra money because the Wii U's been such
Selling physical goods, selling figures is a trick. Well, it's a good thing to know that you never fell for any tricks like that, right, Philip?
Huge flop. And sadly, it worked. I hate to say it, but sadly, it has worked. So many people have jumped on the Amiibo fad.
Yes, figures.
Amiibos sell like hotcakes when they're new releases. You go to conventions and the rarest Amiibos sell for hundreds of dollars. It's a joke.
Yes, he did own
insane.
Amiibos.
They're little collectibles. They're little pieces of plastic. They don't fucking have any value.
He is deciding to say it's different than what he bought because his statues had value, guys. They're not little plastic. He had the bust of a black cat, and that has value. Yes, definitely.
But collectors go wild for these things.
Definitely.
Well, I don't like them. I think that they distract from the fact that Nintendo's supposed to be a game maker. They give Nintendo a way out of their mistakes, which I don't agree with. I think that they should feel the burn of their own mistakes, so that they.
Oh my God! This is a take. Companies should not try to fix problems. They should feel the burn of their mistake.
She sucks his dick.
Companies shouldn't try to hedge losses. They should feel the burn of their mistake. Did you learn that in business school? Hoskew says, imagine having such a weak chin that you rock facial hair that expired in 1995 for your entire adult life. Brave of him to wake up every morning. Oh, Hoskew, coming in toxic. I want to hear this again.
A way out of their mistakes, which I don't agree with. I think that they should feel the burn of their own mistakes.
So that
they have a way out of their mistakes. Distract from the fact that Nintendo's supposed to be a game maker. They give Nintendo a way out of their mistakes, which I don't agree with. I think that they should feel the burn of their own mistakes.
Wow.
So that they have to learn from them. Rather than making these cheap ways to get out of them. Right?
And yes, they did make it. They started as a toy company, actually, yes.
So,
Nintendo.
I
thought it was like cards first, right?
I'm picking up...
Also, fun fact, in Japan, you can still find Nintendo cards in convenience stores. Just they're not like Mario on them, just straight up cards.
So, here we are. I'm picking up Twilight Princess HD at GameStop, and they hand me this version with the Amiibo in it. I'm like, oh, well, maybe I got it for free, whatever. I don't want it. I'm not going to use it.
Right.
But it is technically my first Amiibo, and whatever. So, I get into my car, I look at my receipt, I paid $60 for the game. And I'm like, wait a minute, isn't this like a re-release? Like, why would a re-release of a game be $60? So, I tweeted about it, and people started responding to me on Twitter saying, oh no, you see, you got roped into it because the physical edition, if you actually want to buy the physical version of the game, you have to buy it with the Amiibo for an extra $10.
Nice. I'm trying to find this.
You're actually stuck. You cannot buy a physical copy of Twilight Princess HD on the Wii U without buying the Amiibo. It comes with it by default. So immediately I'm thinking in my head, so that means that it's basically a worthless Amiibo, because you know that the game is mass-produced, right? So you know that these are probably...
Knob just a little beyond the breaking point.
All right, so here's the tweet he just mentioned. Apparently, the Amiibo version is the only physical version in the USA. Standalone is digital only for $50. Yeah, so you could just buy the digital version, sir. You could just, if you want to save $10, buy the digital version. If you want to get the physical version, you want to pay $10 more. Kind of makes sense, doesn't it? Nice ass, by the way. Oh, dude, that sucks. I got my copy on Amazon for $47.99 with the Amiibo. I guess I got lucky. They provably price matched, not knowing the difference in versions, I bet. Provably price matched? What does that mean? Provably price matched. Anyways, I don't know. Oh, I get price matched, I get, but... Anyways, okay, so yeah, you paid $10 extra because you wanted to have the disc in your hand, which is probably in the landfill right now. You know he's not keeping that around. Well, maybe it's in the Nook. I don't know.
How many...
Anyways, big ups to Black Major says, Nintendo has been a toy company for 130 years. Yeah, they lost their way, though, in the last 10. Let me tell you. They're making less money than ever, right? J-Dog in the house says, would Phil be willing to feel the burn of his mistakes, or would he cry about it on stream, I wonder? Love the streams, ALT. Big ups, J-Dog. Yeah, Nintendo needs to feel the burn of their mistakes. Stop trying to make good games to make money. Feel the burn of the Wii U mistakes still.
Hundreds, thousands of these...
I hope Phil is feeling the burn from moving cross country, right?
My sister's not being abused.
I hope he didn't just use a bankruptcy. I don't like that when people use easy ways to get out of their debts. I really hate that. They need to feel the burn. I don't agree with bankruptcy. They need to feel the burn.
Guys, my sister's not being abused.
I mean, I'm just using his logic, right? Feel the burn. No, you got into that debt. You got to find a way out of it. No easy mistakes. Come on, feel the burn. Feel the burn. I love feel the burn.
My sister's face is beautiful.
Big ups, guys. Everyone in the house tonight. You guys are fucking legends. Logan K says, note that he did not know the total cost until money was exchanged. Fairfield called. They want their business degree back. Oh, yeah. That just went right over my head. Logan's got a much smarter brain than I do, and he noticed it. That is true. How do you not know how much it costs? Just give me. I'll give a shit. You know? Price is no option. Give me it. You know, that fucking Best Buy, when he walked in, I bet their faces lit up. That manager there, like, all right, boys, we got this one. He buys whatever the fuck you want. Say it's the premium edition and it comes with the figure. He'll buy it, even though that was true in this case. But how do you not know how much it costs? Come on. Oh, look, it's $60, huh? It's not a re-release. Anyways, Short's Fault in the House says, Burnout Productions made mistakes and took easy ways out. Should that company feel the burn of their mistakes? Oh, no. Bankruptcy. But at least Nintendo gave you something for their way out of their mistakes, which, again, I'm not saying that's even the case, but... Skeletortic, also known as Father Time, says, you know who's going to feel the burden of his own mistake? Phil, his digital summer party. I'm back in training, baby. Yes. We got the Father Time himself in the house.
Things, so they're worth nothing. Completely valueless.
Oh!
Things, so they're worth nothing. Completely valueless.
Hold on to your hats, boys. Ignition. Renton, we have gout.
So, immediately, what would have been a nice collector's item has no value at all. And I paid $10 extra for it. That's right, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep.
Twilight Princess HD actually only costs $50. But to buy the physical version, you're charged $60 with the reasoning, the rationale that you paid $10 extra for the piece of shit worthless amiibo.
Okay.
And so I facepalm. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. So everyone in the United States is being roped into buying this fucking thing.
Everyone that wants to buy the physical copy, sir.
Don't want it. So then I said, all right, well, you're supposed to get something when you buy the amiibo, right? You're supposed to get something for it. So what do I get?
You get an amiibo.
And on the box, it actually says, oh, it's great. You get a whole new dungeon.
Pretty hype.
40
pretty hype duck hunt right down the bottom left.
rooms. It's great. Great new dungeon. It's awesome. Okay, well, if it is really a new dungeon, that could be kind of cool. So I tweeted about it, and people on Twitter say, nope, lie. It's a blatant lie. It's not a new dungeon. What it is, it's rehashed rooms from the other dungeons in the game. The only difference is instead of playing as human Link, you're playing as the wolf form of Link. And it basically is just a pointless challenge dungeon, adds nothing to the game, completely worthless.
They're giving you extra content then. So in other words, they gave you extra stuff to do. Just because you don't like it doesn't mean it's not there. So, okay, they did give you something for your money then, sir. What would you rather them do? Lock the final boss behind it?
Unbelievable.
What would you rather them do? Put an essential item behind the amiibo? That's what you want them to do? What do you want?
Unbelievable. So, not only did I pay $10 extra for an amiibo I don't want and will never have any value in, but also the challenge dungeon that you get for it is a piece of shit that I'll never play.
Okay, great.
Delightful.
Okay. Yep, okay. Well, next time Nintendo will, I guess, put the final boss behind that, and that'll be really hype, so you have to buy the amiibo. We are no longer asking. We are telling you, you have to have the amiibo. All right, so big ups to the Be Awesome one for this one, the Legend Be Awesome one. This is from Instagram, and this is a video from that very same day, which, if you can believe it, is 437 weeks ago. Let's go.
An amiibo. All right, let's go play some games.
Ah, that's the joke. Okay, that's the joke.
Oh, look, an amiibo.
Like, it's funny because he bought other amiibos just to have around, you know? So, like, now we hate amiibos now? But we bought some because we wanted them, but okay. Well, you know. Big Up Shorts Vault says it unlocks features in Tears of the Kingdom too. It was a compounding value. Business degree Phil. Fans find value in games, as we know he hates games. You'd rather... And he still has it, by the way. Yes, so he still has it. Thank you. Thank you for that. Yes, he did get it out of the trash. This is the second. In this series, we've seen 2 cases of him putting something in the trash from Nintendo and then taking it out. So, yeah, really cool. But yeah, Amiibos were... I didn't like Amiibos. I never bought an Amiibo, but... I don't seem to take personal offense to Amiibos. A lot of people like them. You do what you want to do, Nintendo. I mean, cool. All right, let's get back to the action here. Moving on positively.
Nintendo for whatever reason.
Yes, Ryan, correct. If it was a random amiibo, he would have loved it. Yeah, if you would have pulled, you need the pull factor. I think you're right on that. You never know which one you're going to get, and he would have bought them all the time.
All the time are interested in that kind of game. I know historically, whenever I play a Nintendo game, 75 to 80% of my viewing audience does not show up because they don't like Nintendo for whatever reason. They're always there for the big ones, the big overhyped AAA titles when they're released, but they don't come around for the Nintendo stuff.
Now we're supposed to like Nintendo again?
I don't know why that is. I can't help that, but I like Nintendo, and that's why I'm playing Zelda right now. So now let's talk about this next week's schedule. Tons of stuff, but before I do, real quick, big positive update. I talked about this last week. Patrons have hit the funding level for February 2016, which means we are doing the platforming marathon that I talked about last week.
No one cares.
Fanboys, no, it's not. You don't.
Okay, remember he just said, I don't know why people hate Nintendo, by the way. I don't know why people hate Nintendo. They don't show up for the streams. So here, let's hear about this. The end of the Wii U. Update in description.
Not surprising. Everyone over the past several years has been saying Nintendo doesn't know what they're doing. The Wii U is a flop. The Wii U is a failure. And you get these Nintendo fanboys, no, it's not. You don't know what you're talking about. Nintendo's going to come back. They got tons of money. They can bleed money all they want. Oh, you're going to see, oh, look at this Amiibo. Oh, spend money on Amiibo. And it's like, but, oh, spend money on Amiibo.
Oh, I thought that was in the trash. What? Where's that from? Huh? That was in the trash. Oh, we got it out of the trash, I guess. I hope it was worth the 10 likes you got on that Instagram post.
Oh, Amiibo. And it's like, but that doesn't do anything. That doesn't save the company. That doesn't put Nintendo back on the right track. And all I could say is this. I don't know too much about the Nintendo NX. I've heard tons of rumors about this console, all right?
Yes.
I hope, please, Nintendo management, I hope you've actually done market feedback research. You've listened to
they've done market feedback research. That's my favorite kind of market my favorite kind of market research is the market feedback research.
Gaming console.
Nailed it. They must have taught of that in business school.
Severely hope that some of the rumors I've heard about the Nintendo NX being incredibly expensive, having a handheld system built into a mainstream console, I hope that it's all bullshit.
Thank you.
Because Nintendo, this is your last chance.
Oh.
You only get one chance a generation to make an impression. And for everyone who kind of this console generation...
I'm pretty sure they made a pretty good impression, multiple good impressions with the DS and the Wii. So I don't think they need to worry about any more impressions, sir. This generation.
Jumped into gaming, they think Nintendo is a joke, or they think Nintendo is a little figurine manufacturing company. They don't see them as a major contender when it comes to gaming.
Yeah,
and
no one
that's
does.
sad.
Yep,
Nintendo needs to come back in a big way. And if they come out with another gimmick that no one wants, and they try to shove it down our throats, no one's going to bite this time. You know, you can only win the benefit of the doubt a certain amount of time. And I think up to now, Nintendo's kind of given the benefit of the doubt a lot because they did have that giant period within the mid-1980s to maybe the early 2000s where they were known as this really epic, legendary game design company. If they don't turn things around with a console that makes sense for what the consumers want in 2016, I think this could be the last hurrah. That's at least my opinion.
Okay.
What do you think?
This is KO Gaming, so we're putting effort on there. We're putting effort. Here's another cut.
I think this could be the last hurrah. That's at least my opinion. What do you think? Leave a comment in the description.
What do you think?
What a dumb bitch.
What do you think? NWO News says man who provides free virtual content while begging for money is mad when a company charges a small fee for a physical, tangible product.
The video.
After throwing it in the trash, takes it out and use it as an example and still has it to this day. But yeah, you don't get any value from your Amiibos, right?
You know, your take on this whole Wii U controversy situation. Do you think it actually will be retired by the end of the year?
Yes.
And production will stop? Do you think it's all a bunch of fluff? What do you think about Nintendo as a company as a whole?
Well, they
Leave
suck.
your thoughts and let's get some conversation going.
Okay. I listened to you and they must suck, right? So it's funny now to listen to this. So the NX needs... normal controls, control pad, high-end get graphics and memory. Thanks, Valid Gen. Great take. Nintendo hasn't really got any incentive for an adult target. Okay, I don't care. I'm not reading all that. But here, update in description. Let's see the update. As I was uploading this video, apparently Nintendo has responded here. Let's see the response. Nintendo denies report of Wii U ceasing production this year. Okay, well, that takes care of that problem. But can they be trusted? They responded similarly to rumors in the past, just for them to be true in the long run. All right. Well, don't worry. Their next console would be okay, I think. Twilight Princess again. Good thing we have our Amiibo, right? Is that ready? Oh, don't tell me we're gonna fuck up this game. Another Nintendo game that Philip can't figure out how to play. Oh! Oh man, this is like core memory unlocked.
Fuck this. Fuck
I
it.
haven't played this like since then.
There's no. I'm gonna be here all night. I'm gonna spend the fucking 2
What?
hours trying to do this stupid shit. No, I'm not.
Philip!
Sorry, Nintendo. A game. Every boss fight was good, except I'd say the Sand Dragon I didn't really like. I thought the Sand Dragon was silly because it was all about the stupid fucking spinner. This is dumb.
You didn't like the spinner? The spinner was so fucking hype. The spinner. He doesn't like the spinner? He just doesn't like anything cool. Anything cool he doesn't like. The spinner? That was the best, coolest thing. ES says, shortly after this video, Nintendo went bankrupt. Oh yeah, we're watching the downward climb of Nintendo right now. The spinner was awesome. The spinner. Ikiro says, it's telling that he thinks that Nintendo was NES was Nintendo's hype back when they were the biggest fish in a small market, rather. Sounds familiar? Ooh. Interesting. Very similar. But then Nintendo is more like the Angry Joe in this case, how they kept getting bigger and growing with the market. However, Nintendo was like, I don't know, the Atari, who once was industry leader, but couldn't, keep up with the times and had to go back in the shadows. That might be not the best one, but you know what I'm saying. You got the point. They didn't exactly move across the country and, getting all the debt. Actually, Atari probably went into debt. I don't know, but maybe they went bankrupt. I don't know.
I didn't really like. I thought the Sand Dragon was silly because it was all about the stupid fucking spinner.
You don't like that's the worst take he said today. That was the hypest shit ever, that boss. I still can see that clearly. And I played this game twice through maximum, and a long time ago.
This is the fucking description of stupid. You need to know the solution in order to beat it. So
Right. And we're looking up the end. It's live on stream. We can't edit this out, though. We can edit only after KO Gaming.
Cannon boss, fac. Here you go. Stupid shit.
Oh, great cut. That's where it cuts. Hang on. Let's see the next video start.
Well, I was absolutely correct. It's something incredibly stupid. Apparently, I need to be in wolf form as I was trying, but if I'm in a certain thing here, the game will do something. Here, I'm in wolf form, right?
He always says that. I was absolutely correct. What were you absolutely correct about? You have to cheat? That's what you're correct about? He always does that. I was absolutely correct. Were you? What were you correct about? What was your guess? You just gave the fuck up. Giving up? I was absolutely correct. If you look up the game fact, you could find the answer. I guess that's what you were correct. Nailed it. Perfect.
It didn't even work.
Now we have to look up again.
How would I, see what I mean? How would I figure this out if I didn't know this is what I was supposed to be doing? Now the sound effect's glitched out. Listen, there's no more sound effect for the portal.
Nailed it. Perfect.
Pressing A, it doesn't work.
We gotta find a different guy, Philip.
A, did nothing.
Just go to YouTube. Go to a different YouTuber.
What a terrible boss fight.
Just keep trying the same thing. We'll get it eventually. Yep, nailed it. Face tank. Nice. Nailed it. That looked like it was going to work for a second until you got face tanked. This will work.
What a terrible boss fight. Wow.
Keep face tanking it. Then it's going to work.
An otherwise great game. They fucked this up.
Yeah, that's what he has to do. He never goes lock on. There we go. Oh.
I press A, nothing happens.
They almost got it that time.
Anyway.
That was closer, I feel. I kind of want to see the end of this, but... But this is the 30-minute part era. There we go. Got it this time, boys. Yes!
I'm pressing it all different times, and not once does it actually complete. It just fucking stops.
If you watch this shit, you think Nintendo games fucking suck. Here we go. This is gonna work this time. Here we go. Come on. There, we locked on at least.
It did nothing again. It does nothing.
Let me get a heart real quick. Hang on. Oh, you didn't even get it. All right, we got it. Here we go. Here we go, boys. This time we got it. Yeah! We did it.
Hold A, which isn't what it says.
Sir. Is it what the fact says that you're cheating with? All right, let's see the comments. I'm sure they're not, whatever. Okay, this is good. What a terrible boss fight. No, it's not. You got to think about it. You could have also used your arrows and not be in wolf form. There's more than one solution to Ganon. Remember the second boss from the game with the glowing gem? Could have done that. Don't blame the boss or the game for you not remembering mechanics taught to you from the start of the game. Please. Yes, you are a legend, Seb. I love the boss fights of the game. I hated some boring parts and the horse fight parts. It's a good game, not great. I love Moment of Wind Waker. I must play Zelda Breath of the Wild. Seems incredible. Well, you're right about that. That would be incredible. So even his own people that recognize that. I was going to see if Seb was a YouTuber we could see, but he is not. But you're a legend anyway in our hearts, Seb. Next. Oh, whoops, wrong button. It's okay, though. Fuck this guy is correct. All right. Some Twitter stuff here. Nintendo just doesn't get it. Still in 2016. Nobody wants motion controls. Nobody wants to replay 20 minutes to get back to a boss. The final stage is about 3 times as long as the rest of the stage in the game, and you have to replay it if you die on the boss. Get good, maybe? No, I can't do that. Star Fox Zero is, in my opinion, the worst first-party title Nintendo's put out in about a decade. Only challenge is the frustrating controls. Everyone thought that game was not good. Because now that it's accurate, but it says something that with the free tower defense game, Star Fox Guard is rated higher than 0 on Metacritic. LOL. It's times like these that a smarter man would ask something. Is this why nobody views my Nintendo content? That's not a troll question. Philip then says, because Nintendo is no longer an infallible giant and just a shell of what it once was. Yep. Hell yeah. Big ups. Nintendo taking strays all over the place. Next up, we have the Star Fox Zero playthrough, the ending of that. Okay, here we go.
No, they lost their way.
Oh, yes! He said the thing!
Fuck, dude. Fuck Nintendo. They lost their way.
Yeah!
They've completely lost their way.
We got there!
No one outside of fucking Nintendo ever played this because this is terrible garbage.
No one outside of Nintendo ever played this? What does that mean? You mean internal playtesters, or what?
I'm not gonna do the whole fucking thing over again.
Hell yeah!
Fuck this.
Rage quit?
It's a shame, man. It's fucking such a shame to see shit like this. 2016, this is what Nintendo puts out. A nearly unplayable fucking game.
I think Nintendo's more pissed about the view count here. This is a 2,000 view video. Find your own target, Fox! Yeah, this game did suck, though. But alright, move forward positively. Twitter again. Can we all stop believing Nintendo now? We're still not dropping Wii U support, but the only game you want for it is delayed to be on the NX. That's talking about the Breath of the Wild. Next up. Oh, Hulk Hogan. Oh, he's Hulk Hogan 9000. What exactly will the E3 Nintendo Direct be about? Zelda is all they're banking on. Might as well just release the trailer. How would you have any, and I do mean any, fucking clue about what they're working on? Anyways. Hulk Hogan said something, we can't see it anymore. Nintendo fanboys have left my channel. There's a huge difference because one group enjoys rational thought. Oh, okay. So if you like Nintendo, you don't enjoy rational thought. Confirmed. April 28, 2016. Oh, unmute yourself, Philip.
The bottom line is,
Oh, God. What was that?
between the few games that I've played on it that were actually good, I don't really think I missed out on too much if I had thrown it out 2 years ago.
But you didn't, so
But
go
I
ahead.
digress.
Yes.
The bottom line is, Nintendo needs to have an insanely great game, a must-play for everyone, not just for the Nintendo fan.
Ooh.
But for everyone, and this has been Nintendo's problem for the past 5+ years.
Okay.
Look at the games on the Wii and the Wii U that they claim are the must-play. Another Mario platformer, another Mario Kart. Oh, look,
I thought that's them pandering to their old fans, right?
new Donkey Kong. Oh, look, it's going through the motions. And the few new IPs that they've had, okay, really, Wonderful 101 flopped huge, just like I fucking knew it would. No one listened to me because they're all Nintendo fanboys. No one fucking played that game. The mainstream buyer did not care about Wonderful fucking 101, and that's why it was such a sales flop. And even games, really, that have kind of made the Wii U start to appeal to a bigger audience, like Pokken Tournament, right?
Uh-huh.
Did anyone really run out and buy a Wii U to play Pokken Tournament specifically? I don't think so. I think it was more like, well, we had a Wii U and there's no fighters for it. Oh, this is a good one. Let's play it.
Okay.
That's kind of the problem with the Wii U and with Nintendo in general for the past 5+ years. There's nothing that's been on a Nintendo console that if you didn't play it, you missed out on a crazy, unique, fun, and just a must-play gameplay experience.
Yep.
Right? Name one Nintendo game that wasn't one of their tried-and-true IPs that's been around forever, that's been rated as like the top 10 games of the year. That's the problem. If you're already a fan of Nintendo, you're playing their games, but if you're not, what's your incentive to buy a Nintendo console or play a game?
Because their games they put out for their mainstream franchises are incredible, usually, for the most part.
NX, Nintendo needs to do this.
Xenoblade Chronicles.
They need to convince the mainstream gamer that in March 2017, they need to buy the Nintendo NX, they need to play the new Zelda, and whatever other games are going to be coming out for the NX as they announce them, and not that it's just more of the same shit that we shovel down your throat every time there's a new Nintendo console. They need to show you definitively why you need to spend money on this console, because the bottom line is, people have lost faith with Nintendo as a game developer, and people who bought the Wii U feel burned that they bought that console and there was next to no third-party support. The first-party games that came out for it were just more of the same, and it really was a console that was barely used for most people.
Here's the thing that breaks his whole argument, is like the thing that why Nintendo has continued is because when they do release their main franchise, let's say, they're all incredible games, right? Like, when they release a Zelda game, you have confidence that it's going to be incredible because it always is, right? I'm not saying there is different levels to how awesome it is, but they always are incredible, right? When they release a Mario game, you know it's the most polished shit of all time, and it's going to be awesome. So that's why they can keep doing it. You know, I know the goal is to make new franchise, and you should work on that too. But you always can go back to those same games, and they're amazing.
They need to now feel that if they're going to invest more money in Nintendo, that Nintendo's going to focus on games and not, oh shit, well, we fucked up again with the NX, let's just sell more Amiibos. Because that's the bottom line. Nintendo failed as a game developer in the past 5 years and said, well, we need a way to make up all the money we lost, let's just sell little collectible figures, and they made a ton of money on those. But that's not going to get gamers back. Maybe collectors and, you know, fanboys of Nintendo. That's not going to get the gamers back to come fucking play the games and buy the NX. Yep. They need to find a point. When they start showing definitive shit about Zelda, that better be the best fucking game we've ever seen from Nintendo. Like, if it's
well, a lot of people say that was
not, I don't know what's going to happen, and I feel so bad saying that. I've said it a million times. I'm a fan of Nintendo, not a fanboy, but a fan of Nintendo. And
what? Not a fanboy, but a fan of Nintendo.
A fan of Nintendo, not a fanboy, but a fan of Nintendo.
Okay.
And I hate the way that they've gone, and I want to see them turn around, and they have to do something different. It is better literally be the best Zelda game ever. The most content, innovation, graphically, everything. It better be fucking holy shit, must play. Whether you're a fan of Nintendo or not, you must play the new Zelda.
Well, I guess they got that right. I guess they followed Philip's advice. Miyamoto heard this. Deep Fryer says, Bayonetta 2 is rated as one of the best action games of all time. That game was made because of Nintendo. There you go. There's those other examples too. Black Mage says Splatoon was a new original IP born on the Wii U. Correct. There's all these examples, but Philip, you know, his ear for the industry is in the trending tab on Twitter. You know.
Because if it's not, I don't know what's going to happen to this company.
Yeah, they're going bankrupt, dude. They're done.
Or maybe I do. Just saying. All right.
Is that a gotcha?
Time
or?
for a break, and then we'll have the final part.
This was his big moment here.
Or maybe I do.
Whoa.
Just saying. All right.
Wait, live meme here. Live meme chance. Hang on. I'll make it happen. Hang on. It's worth it, I promise. I promise it's worth it. Fuck! I can't remember what it's from exactly. Now I'm about to find it. Here, I got it. It's worth it. Fuck! God damn it. I can't remember what it is. I'm gonna ruin it. What's that show where they said, yeah! At the end of it? When they did like a pun, like, it's gonna get cold in here. Yeah! What's that? I think it's worth it. Some people won't know that. CSI Miami, that's what I'm looking for. I never watched the show, I just know that. Okay, hold on. It's worth it. Some people just joining us won't know that I was told, so. Okay, got it. Here we go. So pretend you didn't hear any of that. You don't know what I'm gonna do here. This could be anything. This could literally be anything. You have no idea. Or this is a failure so far.
If it's not, I don't know what's going to happen to this company.
Here we go.
Or maybe I do. Just saying. All right.
Damn it! Failure.
Thanks everyone for watching.
God damn it! I failed so hard on that one. It's all right. You got the spirit. Fuck. Disaster. Disaster live meme. They're harder than you think. Disaster meme.
I'm tired of Nintendo.
Okay, here we go.
I'm tired of buying their shit and then nothing to do on it. A paperweight. Out of all my consoles, by fucking far, the Wii U is used the least, and I barely use the Xbox One, but I've used the Wii U less than that.
Okay. What a trooper.
It's a shame. It really is a shame, and I don't know. It's disheartening. Because if they don't do well, if the NX doesn't sell well, and Zelda doesn't sell the console, this could be it. Nintendo would end up becoming more pop culture. You know, we'll make mobile games and we'll make figurines, and enough of the console development because we just can't make great games anymore, or we can't get consumer confidence anymore because we fucked up so many times. They've got to listen. If Nintendo wants this to be successful, they have to listen to their market base. For the first
what do you want
time
to do?
in fucking 20 years, they're gonna have to stop what they're doing, put their ear to the ground, listen to what the consumer says, and give them what they want. Not give them the pipe dream fucking crazy ass gimmick bullshit that fucking Miyamoto came up with one night when he had fucking LSD in his system, and he said, oh, we're gonna have a tentacle controller that just shove up your butthole, and as you clench, then Mario will super jump. No, we need something that's gonna fucking be good, that hardcore gamers want. Great games, great controls, great graphics, the trifecta of quality.
Nailed it.
Right? That's what we need. And Nintendo needs to start with that shit right now, pronto. They need to listen to the gamers and give them what they fucking want, and stop it with the gimmicks and the I'll scan my fucking my Amiibo and all this bullshit. No. If you want the market share back, you've got to give the consumers what they want. Let's see if Nintendo can wise up and do it. But I don't know. I have no idea what's going to happen with this NX. I really don't want to give an opinion until we hear more about it. Right now, we don't know much about it.
I want to see what people on Twitter think before I give my opinion.
To talk about it at E3. Let's wait till later this year when we get a big announcement. When we get more info, then I'll give you my further reactions on the Nintendo NX. All right?
I kind of want to see what the other people think first. I don't have any original opinions, so I just want to see what other people think first. Okay, Star Fox Zero.
Fuck you, Nintendo. Seriously, F you. This is garbage.
That was a great moment to turn it to. Great moment. Fuck you. Let's hear that again.
Fuck you, Nintendo. Seriously, F you. This is garbage. Garbage. I can't believe I gotta do the whole fucking thing again.
Yeah.
My
This
sister's
sucks.
face
This is
beautiful.
terrible. What a waste.
What a waste, dude. What a fucking waste.
How to ruin a classic franchise.
Uh-huh. Big up Shorts Fault says, hasn't he chastised people for speculating? Yes. He's chastised basically every person possible, to be fair. But yes, definitely yes on that. Logan K says, Phil has a fixation with a company listening to the audience. The reality is that the audience not know what they want till you give it to them. Correct? Remember, his idea for a video game is a game where you have every single video game, category in one game. Like a 10-year-old. You know, my game's going to be an RPG, adventure game, platformer, flying sim. Like, that's what he said. That's like the mind of a 10-year-old, you know? It doesn't take skill to come up with ideas like his. It takes skill to come up with things that are new and innovative, you know?
The fuck is this?
That's legitimately what I said, by the way. I want a game that's like a fighting game, but yeah, you can walk around and there's like RPG elements. It's like, you know, when you're 10 years old, you do that. My Star Fox Zero review clocks in just under 14 minutes, encoding it now. Oh, Nintendo. Oh, no. Remember, Platinum Games is the dev, not Nintendo. Oh, I'm sure he remembered a fact like that, right? I'm sure that's going to be brought up in the review. Don't you worry. Watching a documentary called Nintendo Quest. Fun to learn about the NES and Famicom library. Being praised by my girlfriend for not being a nerd. LOL. What? Oh, God. Cringe. Being praised by my girlfriend for not being a nerd. Oh, definitely. What does that even mean? I don't even... Okay, whatever. 1 + 1 is 5. You do you. Hilarious that Nintendo stocks dropped $6 billion after they admitted they only made 10% profit on Pokemon Go. Shows how dumb investors are. Well, that's a different case where people thought the Pokemon Go was a Nintendo property. They do get a portion of it, but it wasn't everything. So the market corrected. But yeah, okay, Philip. The business side, Phil, go ahead. Go ahead, Philip. Then $6 billion is a very interesting number, though. Nintendo needs the NX to be a success. No amount of apps or Amiibos is going to keep them afloat long term, unless they go the route of GE. What, General Electric? Oh, I love these. I'm not going to waste my time on the NX. Already wasted my money on the Wii U. Don't care anymore. All right, disagreeable. If I see a post about the on Switch, you're on blast, brother. Great game, by the way. What system is this for, sir? What system is this for? Disagreeable. All right, Rise of the Ronin, we don't know. That's on PSN. That's fair. Disagreeable. I better not see any Switch games on here, brother. You said you gave up on Nintendo. All right. So far, he's lived up to his name. I'll give him that. I'll find one, though. I'll be right about this. Come on. This guy's definitely disagreeable. Disagreeable. You can't do this, brother. You said you don't care anymore. That opinion has changed as of 2024. No, disagreeable. You're cool, brother. I see you really like games. You have passion for games. I'm just kidding. We all change our opinions, brother. I'm just joking. All right. Back to the real douchebags that we don't do that for. Can we all stop with the Nintendo nonsense now? Did I not say Amiibos won't save them? I thought you said they would be a success, sir. Huh? Nintendo has revealed its financial report for 3 months ending June 16. According to the report, the Japanese giant posted a net loss of 24 billion yen. Not the best of news when contrasted with the same period from 2015, where the company made a profit of 8.2 billion yen. So, what is the Nintendo nonsense? They're going bankrupt or what, Philip? I don't know what the Nintendo nonsense means now, but Okay, they're having a down period. Remember, as that other commenter said, they had so much money in the bank, they didn't even worry about failing for 50 years, but all right. Oh, here we go.
Kind of a we are the best, the elitists of gaming.
We
know better than
are!
everyone else. We're innovators. Right? We don't care. We don't have to compare. We don't have to compete with. It usually has this. Nintendo
Here we go.
doesn't usually make the smart business decision. Nintendo usually has this hoity-toity kind of a we are the
Hoity-toity, we got there, boys. Hoity-toity.
best, the elitists of gaming. We know better than everyone else. We're innovators. Right? We don't care. We don't have to compare. We don't have to compete with graphics. We don't have to compete with everyone else. We do whatever we want, and we're just gonna survive because we're the best.
And if they had that take, let's pretend that's their take for a second. Would it be that wrong? Would it be that wrong?
And that attitude has not worked for them recently. It did at one point. At one point, they went against the grain and they did things completely differently, and it worked for them. Not for the past 5 or so years. They have gone all the way down.
When you're the best, you outlast the rest. I outlast those motherfuckers. Having fun on level 1. We're making games all day. Iwata-san was a legend, dude. Oh shit, I said Iwata.
Been promises.
Shit. Sorry, I said it.
Spoken as you cross your heart.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace, Iwata. You are a legend.
I believe in skies forever.
You are.
blue.
Yes.
Why shouldn't I believe the
Thank you.
same in you?
Definitely. You are a legend, Iwata. Never forgotten.
As a console creator and a game creator, and then now they're just starting to plateau a little bit with the Wii
No,
U.
I don't
and it's
do
the
that.
Amiibos that are
I do the opposite. I do opposite of pay to play. I do not follow pay to not play.
shooting their sales back up. What's going to happen with this NX?
Yep.
I have no idea. But, I mean, I seriously would not be surprised.
Uh-oh.
Even though I don't think this would be the smart business decision. If Nintendo was going to... you know what? That's it. We're retiring everyone. No more Mario. No more Donkey Kong. No more, none of our
Why would
classic-
they
they're all
do
done.
that?
They're done. No more. We're done as a game company. Thanks
What?
for 30, 40 some years of success as a game maker, and see you in hell. And that would be it. And that would it. They would all fall into obscurity and never be seen again.
Why?
Because that's how Nintendo is. They're the best. So if they failed, that means we're at fault. The consumers were at fault.
Why would they... Hold on. Let's go back to this. It's too stupid to not fully get the start.
We're done as a... That's it. We're retiring. No, I don't think there's no idea. But, I mean, I seriously would not be surprised.
Yeah.
Even though I don't think this would be the smart business decision. If Nintendo was going to... you know what? That's it. We're retiring everyone. No more Mario. No more Donkey Kong. No more, none of our classic... They're all done. They're done. No more. We're done as a game company. Thanks for 30, 40 some years of success as a game maker, and see you in hell. And that would be it. And that would it. They would all fall into obscurity and never be seen again. Because that's how Nintendo is. They're the best. So if they failed, that means we're at fault. The consumers were at fault.
Why would
for
they
the
ever, and I do mean ever, think about that. What is this? What is this? What are we talking about here?
failure of the Wii U,
What is
obviously.
this all
It's our
about?
fault for not embracing the new technology and knowing that Nintendo knew better than us, right?
In 2016, Nintendo had $4 billion in revenue, of course. That's not profit, but any business that's turning that kind of money, what? Yeah, let's just fuck that.
So, I mean, obviously, because then, of course, they came out with the Amiibos, and the Amiibos are a hit. So it must have been that we just didn't understand the Wii U.
Uh-huh.
That's how Nintendo is. Culturally wise, the way they think is fucking nuts.
Yeah, definitely.
So I don't know what would happen. I told you what I think the smart thing would be, okay? Now, I actually have 2 questions that were directly related, so I'm going to read them both, and then I'm going to answer them collectively.
Look at this innovator. Look at this Q&A innovator, Unlike Nintendo, stuck in their old ways, this is an innovator of Q&A. He's going to read 2 questions at once here, because they're very similar. This is a true pro at work here. Iwata's an asshole. He doesn't innovate anything. This guy innovates. Here we go. Let me hear this real quick. This is very important.
Right. So the first question was from Final Light. He said, "Hey Phil, you haven't talked about your back for a long time. What's the situation now? Since you haven't really talked about your back much, I figured that it's not bad like it used to be. Hope to hear a positive answer." And then the
No,
other
I'm
question
not, my
was
friend.
actually
I am
from
not.
Atlas Telemon, and he asked,
Atlas. Oh, Atlas. Atlas the bookkeeper. What's your question? We've heard of Atlas before. This is Atlas the bookkeeper. Very tall gentleman. He has a question here. Let's hear what Atlas's question is.
"Hope to hear a positive answer." And then
Go
the
ahead,
other
Atlas.
question was actually from Atlas Telemon.
Okay,
and he
Atlas, go
asked,
ahead.
"Phil, with the obvious weight loss across the years that you've had, the different climate in Seattle, and your back seeming to be in better shape, would you share with us an update on your health? In conjunction, do you take painkillers? Is your health insurance sorted out? Would you ever consider using medicinal marijuana since it's legal now in the state of Washington?" Wow, what a question.
Philip is so square that you can't have medical marijuana. What a question. Marijuana. Well, first of all, that kills people, so I'm not doing marijuana. I'm not sticking around for that question. I know it would be kind of interesting, but no. Here we go. Twitter. Oh, Nintendo Switch featuring hardware that will more than likely break from switching. Dude, you can't... Hardware that will more than likely break from switching, and a gimmick that, again, nobody asked for or wants. Oh, yes! The Switch is going to fail because it's going to more than likely break from switching. Well, Nintendo has lost their way. Switch is oh, look at this! Voluntary surge. I think you're wrong on this one, Phil. Nope, I couldn't be more right. Yeah! Well, there are a huge amount of people that find it to be an interesting idea. Interesting. How do you think it won't be successful? Why do you hate everything Nintendo does? Oh, well, hopefully it won't, hopefully that won't prove to be true. I think that might be true too. Not really though. I seriously can't believe Nintendo anymore. The company is doomed. They have no self-consciousness and are completely out of touch with reality. All right, so I'm going to cherry pick some revenue here just to show you. So this is revenue in millions of US dollars here. So just so you know, 2016 was the year that Philip is in right now when they announced the Switch. This is the result of Nintendo's genius decisions, like things like the Switch as assholes. As you can see, they clearly lost their way and didn't have their self-consciousness tuned into what the gamers wanted. They are this, as you can see here, the clearly downward trend, downward climb into obscurity here started in 2016, as Phillips claims here. But okay, let's just keep going here. I seriously can't believe Nintendo anymore. That company is doomed, and as you can see, they definitely were doomed. They have no self-consciousness and are completely out of touch with reality. Yes. Can't wait to play basketball IRL and then immediately play the video game on my Nintendo Switch. Totally realistic situations in the trailer. Response video, please. Wii U announced, we love Nintendo. Wii U flops. Nintendo messed up. Switch announced, we love Nintendo again for no reason. Okay, then. Yeah, Phil, don't worry. Philip, you don't have to worry about the basketball thing because that requires going outside and friends, and neither of those things are something you do. So, cool. Guess what? The Nintendo Switch video is a lie. Nothing is actually confirmed besides Zelda. LOL. It would actually be considered false advertising, or at the very least, incredibly deceptive. Okay, we got to see this fucking link. Skyrim hasn't been officially confirmed by Bethesda for Switch. I wonder if that would happen, huh? They wouldn't. You know what? They pulled the rug over our eyes on this one, huh? Skyrim was never released on the Switch. Yeah, that wouldn't happen. False promise there, Nintendo. Douchebags, mouth droolers. I don't have time to do a vlog on Nintendo Switch, but you can read my forum posts and my thoughts here. Unfortunately, we can't. I will try the Wayback Machine, but as you know, the forums give you nothing. Forums are down, dudes. Prepare. Oh, I'm buying the Switch and I'm going to cover it extensively. What's your advice on doing Nintendo videos? Look at this fucking dent. What? You're asking Nintendo, Philip, for advice on your... Is this Rush Fan? Is this Rush Fan? Could it be? It is he. No, I don't know. My purpose in life was to be a Rush fan. And it took me 30 years to realize it. Is this Rush Fan? The famous Dent? It could be. He is a Rush fan. Later, Mitch. You're a legend. Could this be Rush fan himself? Fit the profile. Anyways, prepare for disappointment. Most of your videos will be claimed, and you won't make money off them. Nintendo is awful for that. What makes you think he's doing it for money? Great question. Great question, sir. All right, we got to get through 2016. Come on! Take a sip first.
Was never going to be number one. The features of the other consoles, and we're just going to have to realize that's it. That's the reality for Nintendo at this point, okay?
That's the reality for Nintendo at this point.
Nintendo is never going to be number one again. They obviously don't want to be, because they're not listening to the feedback of anyone. They're just doing whatever the fuck they want at this point. So if that's the case, you know, and it was funny because people always used to blame, you know, the old leadership of Nintendo. That's gone now. There's new leadership. And they're doing the same shit. So it's just going to be what they do from now on. Just relax and face it, all right? Do I feel optimistic about this?
Whoever new management they got, I wonder how they're feeling about their choices of the new management. I wonder.
Sales of the Switch. Here's what I think. Switch will sell a lot at launch. Everyone will get the Switch, right? We'll all buy up the first-party games and maybe a few third-party games at launch, all right? But what's going to happen is the third-party games aren't going to sell as well because let's face it, when you already got Skyrim remastered for PS4 and Xbox One and it's running great, and you buy it for the Switch and the graphics are dumbed down and the frame rate's lower and it doesn't perform and it's got cut content because it can't handle it, why the fuck would you buy it for the Switch? And that's what's going to happen with every third-party game on the Switch, just like it did with the Wii U and the Wii. The games underperformed on it and people said, why the fuck would I buy it for that? It doesn't make sense. And the same thing's going to happen with the Switch, and within a few years, no third-party support again, and all it's going to be on there are the first-party Nintendo titles, and the hardcore rabid Nintendo fanboys, oh, it's the best thing ever, I love playing my fucking Splatoon and all, because Splatoon now is apparently a launch title, even though we all fucking played it already. Oh, Splatoon's a launch title, and all this is so great, and they're going to be there in their bubble, their Nintendo bubble, while all of us outside are over here playing all of our great games on the other consoles, and they'll be in their fucking Nintendo bubbles. Because that's really what it is now. This fan base of Nintendo is kind of like the same thing, the fan base of Apple. They live in their bubble. Even though technology has advanced outside of Apple, right? You got droids and all these other phones and tablets and things that do things better than the Apple devices. People got to have the new Apple. It's the same thing with other phones and tablets and things that do things better than the Apple devices. People gotta have the new Apple. It's the same thing with Nintendo. I gotta have the new fucking Nintendo, regardless if it's behind the times. So overall, I think the Switch will sell to the targeted market, which will be Nintendo fans. And I don't think it's going to do so well outside of that after maybe the initial, you know, just like the Wii U. People bought the Wii U initially, and then after that, it just stopped selling because no one wanted it because there are no fucking games for it worth playing besides the first-party games, and that's not enough to sell the whole console. Same thing's going to happen with the Switch, and Nintendo will be in the same situation, so they'll find another gimmick. Oh, man, the Amiibo gimmick wore out, man. We got to sell fucking, I don't know, Nintendo plushies or fucking, they'll do something stupid that has nothing to do with gaming to make more money, and people will, oh, the fanboys got to buy it, got to run out and buy it, and they'll make more money to finance their stupid blunders, and they'll keep going. That's what I believe.
Great take, Philip.
Zelda Breath of the Wild. Complete polar opposite opinion on this. That's what I just said about the Switch. The game looks great. Open world roaming, tons of stuff going on in the game that I've always wanted from Zelda. It actually looks like it has RPG elements in it that should have been in Zelda from the get-go, but the reason they weren't in there is because it's Zelda and Nintendo does it the way they want. Now it seems like it actually has.
What? They haven't had RPG elements because it's Zelda? What?
In there is because it's Zelda and Nintendo does it the way they want. Now it seems like it
You mean they make it like a Zelda game?
actually has these elements in it.
What elements?
And it looks pretty sweet to me. A true day-to-night cycle. Leveling up loot.
Oh, day and night cycle. Finally, Zelda famously never had a day and night cycle. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, first time day and night cycle. Breath of the Wild. Did you know that? You might not have known that. The first day and night cycle ever was in Breath of the Wild for Zelda. Definitely.
All these things you've seen in other games are going to be in Breath of the Wild, supposedly. So, looks great to me. Although it's hilarious, not a launch game for the Switch anymore. Well, shucks. The one reason everyone was going to go fucking buy it. Now we all got to sit here and play Splatoon.
Oh, no, they didn't.
Supposedly this new Mario game that's going to be a launch game, even though they don't have a fucking name for it yet. Okay, whatever you say, Nintendo. All right.
All right, so as you can see, we have turned this. The series started kind of like random hatred, but now we have entered into I hate everything Nintendo does. We are in this era now. Nintendo are assholes. I mean, they fucking suck. 2016 was the year of hatred of Nintendo, and we're still there, by the way.
Couple more questions here. From Evoker to the Face. Nice name. He says, greetings and happy Thanksgiving. Phil, my question for you today is this. Since you play games for a living and you try to play most major releases, you've obviously been around the block. Does playing a game for YouTube diminish the enjoyment that you may potentially get from any given game?
He better say yes.
You would enjoy certain games more if you were able to play them more casually and you didn't have to worry about...
All right, okay, we got time for that.
But whatever.
This is the fan art we all like. Remember? This is the fan art the fans really enjoyed right here. Hope you're enjoying this, everybody.
Oh, it sucks because I like Nintendo games, but every single time I play a Nintendo game, this happens. Seriously.
Views. I don't want to be Mr. Views.
I don't get it.
829 views on this puppy.
But whatever. All right, folks, that is it. I want to say thank you, and let us begin with Ocarina of Time on stream. Here we go.
No, he does not know that. Boogie298 angry for over 8 minutes. We're not gonna watch that fake shit. It's all scripted. If you watch that, you're a mouth drooler. It's all scripted.
We've got 2 niche Nintendo playthroughs that if that's all that I play for January...
Hold on.
Okay, but it's not really...
And by the way, we are failing now. Status update. Streaming, business, and input for January needed. Things are going bad. I need your help. Give me money.
Here's about it on YouTube, really. It's not doing very well, okay?
Oh.
So obviously what that tells me is that's going to be a niche game. Yes, there is an audience for it, but it's not an audience that's going to be mainstream and be watching it constantly, and it's going to allow my business to keep afloat. Now, I'm already doing Pokemon Moon, and that already was a niche playthrough too. So now we've got 2 niche Nintendo playthroughs that if that's all that I play for January, I'm not going to be able to pay my bills. Seriously, that's just the reality of it. It's just not going to happen.
Okay, where do we help? How can I help? What do I have to do to help?
So that being said, I need to do something different in January. Something that's going to get people excited. Something that's going to bring people back who've maybe been away while I was doing games that they weren't interested in December. And I have a few ideas. All right. Let me express those ideas to everyone.
Oh, please. Let me hear these ideas.
So that you understand what my mindset is here, and let's see what people have to say. Okay. First of all, I want to make it abundantly clear. I've said it a million times. People apparently don't believe me. I'm not playing Street Fighter V anymore, okay? Street Fighter V came out with a Season 2, ooh, Christmas week.
Shout outs, Jade. All right, let's go to 2017, my friends. Let's go. These are all quick hitters here, so I cannot... Each should be all quick hitters, no long videos. Oh, except for one. Except for one video that we got to spend some time on, and you know what's going to happen in 2017. How come Philip cannot play?
I just fucking shot a Deku Nut there, and it showed a reflection.
All right, let's see the thought process here. Hold on. Let's see where he shot it. So that one definitely hits, right? That's the second from the right in the middle. That's a solid block, okay? Solid confirmed. That one was not. Philip, that one was not. As you can see, it went right through it. I hope you realize that. That one, he hit the block in front of it here. That's what's going to fuck him up here. So let's get his replay on that. As you can see, he's hitting it before that block. And that was the one on the left. That one went through. That hit. That's fine. Now we're fine. We're fine. Oh. Okay, now I see which one we got to look for. Hold on. All right, let's analyze this, because I don't think he ever hit that one, actually. Okay. Here, I'll put some mark. Here, I'll get some. Here. I'll try to keep on track of where he's hitting here.
Dude, I just fucking
Probably
shot
not worth
a
it.
Deku Nut there.
So we're keep your eye on this. Oh, come on. Not that. Give me a good image. Where's Penny? Oh God. All right, here. It's fine. This will work. So, top right corner. That's the block we got to watch for. That's what we're eventually going to fall into. Does he ever hit it? Here's the question. Okay, we're testing now. Oh, now it's moving. That puppy right there. Right there's our problem. Right there. Ah, it's okay. Not worth it.
Fuck this. I just fucking shot a Deku Nut there and it showed a reflection. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
This sucks. I'm done with this. I'm not doing that room again. I don't even care. I wasted a fucking small key, I guess. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a
Yeah, those small keys, you can just waste them.
fuck.
Fuck that key.
This shit ain't fun. It's fucking insanely annoying.
Fuck
Suck
that
my
shit.
fucking dick, Nintendo.
Whoa! Hold on a second.
You may say I'm a fool,
Don't do that, Philip.
feeling the way that I do.
Thank you. We need this.
You can call
Palate cleanser, palate cleanser, palate cleanser.
Seriously, suck my fucking dick. This is not fucking fun. It's trollish bullshit.
Trolling! The trolls! The fucking trolls!
Fuck your mother.
Oh! Who's that for?
Whoa.
Secret. Nice, Philip. You see if you
I already got this.
you see if you explore, you can find cool stuff like that. I kind of want to see him.
Come on.
I don't want to make this a 3-part series, but I do want to see this part again. Uh-oh. Now we're
Show
just
them the same
lost.
area. I don't want to do that.
Now we're lost.
What's this now? That's where I just came from.
Now we're lost.
This is the entrance.
All right, we can't stay here anymore, unfortunately, but yeah. That might be a fun watch. So Nintendo Switch has exactly one launch title people want. Zelda. No Mario until holiday 2017. That's a lot of dust to collect. That doesn't really work. What dust are you speaking of? There's been no dust mentioned. So where is the dust that we'll collect from, sir? Doesn't exactly make sense. We'll move forward positively here. Spoiler, no matter how hard you suck Nintendo's dick, they still won't date you. Okay. Usually that's not how that phrase goes. But, okay, well, we'll give it to you on that one. Good job. Prepare for the worst. Sounds... Okay. I'm worried that my customers will have problems similar to yours this week, and I'm short of manpower this week. What joy. What problem similar to yours? We're getting too deep in the weeds here. Riku. Is this a troll saying customers are his viewers? I'm guessing. Prepare for the worst. Sounds like the worst Nintendo console launch in history. Don't worry about me, man. I'll take note about your issue about charging overnight to prevent any issue. Though I had an issue like that with my 3DS, and it turned out fine eventually, so I don't know, man. Okay. I don't know what that's about, but we'll move forward positively. Okay, Tech Side Piggy! One of the best ever is Tech Side Piggy. You can see this, this is a business office right here, so you can see it's meticulously kept up. No dust around, nothing happening here. It's very clean. This is an office. I want you to take this very seriously because this is a business expense. Please take it seriously, okay? Do not laugh at this. We need all these wires. Here we go.
Okay, everyone, welcome. Hello, how you doing? This is my setup video for the Switch, the Nintendo Switch. What I'm going to attempt to do is make room for it here. I don't know where I'm going to put it, because as you can see, this is my entertainment center. And I don't
that's
really
what you call that? What entertainment center? What entertainment's happening in there?
have like space to have a dock to put the thing in. Maybe what I'll have to do is down here move my Xbox One and put it up a shelf possibly to replace it where the Wii U was.
Oh, don't work too hard.
I'll put it on the bottom so I could put it up into it if I need to.
Work smarter, not
I think
harder,
that's what I'm gonna
Philip.
end up doing here. But first, I need to get rid of all the shit from the Wii U that I'm never going to use.
Oh, correct. It's for short spot. Sorry, I missed this. He says, so if Phil fails, it's the consumer's fault. Yes. Absolutely. That's what he said. That's what he would say. He has very similar things to Nintendo, actually. A lot of parallels. What I mean by that is Philip's understanding of Nintendo's business practices are things he does himself. Kind of a projection situation here. You know what I mean?
So...
Uh-oh.
This giant monstrosity
Don't tell me we
of a
got the
fucking
hoofs.
thing, this power block from the Wii U needs to go.
Power block. I know. You think that helps with your drip?
So there's the Wii. Oh god, shit. What was I pulling here? The cord itself. There. Oh my god.
Great system.
Here you go. There's the Wii U power thing. That's getting put away here.
Sorry about that.
All right. Woohoo. I don't even know where to fucking put it right now.
Any joke you have there? Or?
I don't know.
Okay, no joke. Okay, got it.
There. Smashed it down over there. There's also the stupid bar. Here, the motion bar. Here, I'll get rid of this. This is for the Wii U, the motion sensor bar. That could be removed. Right? There's also the USB adapter. Funny story. This is...
Get ready.
The fuck? Power cord just fell already. This is the USB adapter that you use to have Ethernet on the Wii U, because the Wii U doesn't have an Ethernet port built in. But what I found out is that the wireless internet on the fucking Wii U is faster than this.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah, the wireless internet is better than wired on the Wii U. I'm wondering if it's the same thing with the Nintendo Switch. I have no idea.
It is, actually, but it's real. If you want a 100% stable connection, you get that thing. And plus, the speeds that thing can give you are definitely adequate for whatever you could do on the Switch and Wii U, though. So, okay.
We're going to find out, I guess, right? So this can go for now. Put all this junk over here for now that I'm not going to use.
Okay, gotcha. Yep.
All right, fair enough. I think what I'm going to do, like I said, let me move the Xbox One up a shelf. So I'm going to have to unplug that. Oh, boy.
Great system, dude. What a pro.
Oh, wait a minute. Shit.
You want to wipe that off, or nah, it's fine.
I got a PS4 controller back there. I didn't even know that was back there. Holy shit, that is dirty. I didn't even know that was back there. Oh, man. Put that over here for now. Okay.
Okay.
This is my PSVR shit. I'll move this over.
Like, I think it's pretty safe to put that away, actually.
Put my Xbox One here.
Any wipe happening, or nah, it's fine. Yeah, it's pretty. Just put it back.
Okay.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's good.
And so I should bring the power cable up one floor here.
You wanna wipe anything down?
I'm gonna go fucking squat and squash my fucking PSVR on my balls. Things in the way.
Yeah, nailed it, dude. Hilarious.
Fuck.
What a gamer. What?
Oh shit, my fucking PS3 4's turning on. Shit, shut up. Stop it, shut up. Stop it.
Look at that TV stand.
Stop that.
That's wild.
Making beeping noises, I don't know why.
Look how white it is. Like, that's supposed to be black.
Xbox One power cord for when I want to plug it in. There.
Look at that.
I'll make sure I didn't bonk anything here.
Look at that TV to the left of the candle.
Didn't hit anything on my PS4.
What the hell?
So now I can bring the Switch over and I'll hook it up down to that bottom level there.
Like, that's just top level, easy to wipe off level, you know? That's like the easy shit to clean right there.
In typical guy fashion, I will not clean that whatsoever. I'll leave all that fucking dust there because that's what guys do. They don't give a shit.
Oh, is that it?
Okay, here it comes.
Okay, yeah. 36 years old right now. I guess you're cool, dude. Guy, typical guy fashion. I don't clean shit up.
Dun 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 dun. Wobbly is it? Look how wobbly it is. Okay.
Yeah, it's definitely how you're gonna play with it. Hell, yeah, definitely.
I guess. Fuck. I guess. We put this down here, right? I need to get the power adapter and the HDMI cable. I've already got plugged in over on the back of the PS4, so I'll just swap that over, I think. Okay, hold on.
Grug walk.
So here is the power adapter, a big fucking stinky block. I hate these blocks. I really do.
Yeah.
It went backward. Step back from Nintendo. We got our little...
We're out of breath now, boys. Look at this. What an epic quest. Look at this quest we went on. Left us out of breath.
And the HDMI cable, I've already got plugged in.
Hold on, look.
Over on the back of the PS4, so I'll just swap that over, I think. Okay, hold on.
Here we go. 6 steps. I'll boost it.
So here is the power adapter, a big fucking stinky block. I hate these blocks. I really do. They went backward. Step back from Nintendo. We got our little twist tie. We got to untie here.
I don't know,
Okay.
Stinky Block was funny too, you're right, Bob Hoskins.
Like every typical guy, you just fucking throw it up in the air wherever it lands, it lands. You don't care. Those things all over the house.
Nope, 12-year-olds, yes, but... All
So
right,
here
Jay
it is.
Jay Woos in the house says, no wonder his office is 90 degrees. Grug, no wipe. Yeah, it doesn't wipe anything. Can you imagine the filters on the AC?
So it actually goes right here.
Oh, check out the big brain on Phil.
Into this
Figure that
hole
out.
Here.
Look at this low. Dude, he tried he tried the HDMI first. Look.
Hole here.
Look. He puts it in the HDMI first, Philip. Okay, look. I'm not sure if that's the HDMI or the USB. One of the two. They both don't work. Look at that. Can I bring it up? Okay, yeah, you can see it on the bottom left there. Here, wait. Are you honestly thinking that's where it goes? Yeah, perfect fit. Like a glove. What the fuck? Yeah, right in. Nailed it. Nailed it. Oh, okay. This little circle one. Hang on a second. Let me get a good look here.
Fuck, how does this go?
USB-C, sir. Either way, it's fine. There we go. Got there.
Plugged in. Now I also got to get the HDMI and plug it in. This is going to be a pain in the ass because I have to keep unplugging and replugging the HDMI every time I want to use it.
Why? What? Oh, cheer.
You gotta
Remember
do
those?
this.
Remember the cheers?
We're going to have to snake wires around here and everything.
If you have your wires like that, you got to do a lot of
snake
snaking.
this around this way.
Dude. Yeah, just put them under here. Figure eight here. Tied around here. This'll work. He doesn't even put the wires behind? Just put them in front?
All right, well.
This is the most setup, dude. Doesn't even put it in behind.
All right, it's plugged in. Supposedly, it's plugged in now. All right. Now I got to do the HDMI cable.
No, that's the very next project. Yeah, the TV stand's the worst.
Shut up. What's it doing? I don't know. So, HDMI.
This is wild. Uh-oh, can we get this on the first try?
Okay, HDMI is in. So we got power and HDMI plugged into this thing.
Okay.
Oh, and we've got a light. There is a light on the front, so apparently it is working. It's getting power. See that?
Whoa!
How do
see
you turn
that?
it on? I guess you got to do this. You have to physically push this up here.
What did
I guess so.
What did you expect? Just say it on. Switch on.
Okay. Well, I pushed it. I don't know if it did anything. Let's find out. Turn on my TV.
Oh, Calvin Klein. Check out the nice undies on Phil.
See if anything happens on my TV, and also I could go to my direct capture setup so you can see if anything's coming out. Connecting. No, just saying connecting. All it says is connecting.
Okay.
Right?
Oh, these are the beanies right here on the right? I think they are. Do we need the beanies at the ready in the office here? You see it on the right? That looks like one of the Nintendo beanies. We got the brown beanie and the black beanie. These are just the beanie central right here when you want the beanies.
Try it again. Power. Now the light went on the front. Oh, I'm getting something. Okay, hold on. Hold on, everybody.
What are we
You know
holding
what I'm
on
realizing,
for?
folks?
Yeah, go ahead.
I hate to say this.
I love to say it.
I don't know how I'm going to get audio from this thing.
HDMI?
And what I mean by that, okay?
Okay,
What I
go
mean by
ahead.
that is audio for me. Hold on. Audio for me not necessarily audio for the stream. Like when I could go right now and enable because it's on the TV. There's a big setup screen.
What a
But
dumb
it seems like
bitch.
Nintendo, once again, in all of their lack of thought, didn't put any kind of surround sound capability into this. So, for example, all it has is the stereo head jack, and the stereo head jack is on the unit itself.
Yeah.
Okay. And there's no optical out. There's none of that stuff, right?
Yeah.
So, because of that, I'm thinking now.
Oh, get a quick sniff. Hang
There's
on.
a way around this, because I think there is. I think I could find a way around this to get actual simulated surround sound out of the unit.
Yeah, you're not even getting true surround sound. It's not like he's setting up the 5.1 setup here either. He's wearing fucking headphones. Logan K says this should never have been streamed. Just set it up offline like everyone else. He must wear Calvins because Marty McFly did too. Oh yeah, Leanna, pick up those Calvins, okay? Oh, we're getting very close to Leanna leaving. By the way, we're getting ever closer here as we go through the years.
I hook the unit to my TV.
Okay.
And then I have video out from the TV into my capture.
Yes,
then I can
correct.
hook the optical from my TV. So that's what I need to do.
Mm-hmm. No, but Logan,
This
like
is
you're
gonna
saying,
be complicated as shit, man.
anything to monetize,
Seriously.
brother. You know that.
All right, hold on. I could do this. I could figure this
Why
out.
do you don't have to keep saying
All
hold
right, so what
on.
I'm
Just
gonna
do
do
stuff.
then-
Okay. Here we go.
Unplug the HDMI from this. All right, and that's just going to be, that's PS4. I'm not going to dick around with that. That'll be stuck, plugged into the PS4.
No
matter
more
what.
dicking, dude. Dicking is over with.
So I'll go ahead and replug that in.
Nailed it.
Okay.
Look at the bald spot on
So,
Phil.
hold on, because it came with an HDMI cable.
Okay,
All
thank you
right?
for pointing. Yes.
Oh, you got, the HDMI cable it came with is so short. What? Look how short this is. Are you serious? There's no way that this is going to reach from the switch down there to the back of my TV. It's not.
Okay, you want to try it or?
I'll try, but I don't think it is.
That's probably a 6-foot cable. I bet that works.
Give it a shot.
Black Mage with the black and white quarter demon, very rare, says this might be the only person still using optical, right? Unless you have a fucking amazing setup, which now would be considered kind of retro.
Wow, that is short, man. Maybe. Hold on.
Oh, maybe it's not
Let me
6
plug
foot.
it into the back
Let's
of my
see.
TV first.
Looks a little shorter than that, but still, free fucking cord. I don't give a shit. I got so many cords of those now. Like, it's too many. I'm pretty sure he does too. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't you just think in some closet he's 1,000 million of those? Like, anyone
Wait a
that buys consoles and shit and computers, you get 1 million of those just built up without even trying.
This ain't gonna work either.
Uh-oh.
This isn't gonna work either.
Let's see the size.
No, I know what I gotta do.
There we go.
I'm doing this wrong.
It's a 5-foot cable, officially.
This is so fucking confusing at this point.
4.92 feet long. Excuse me, let me be direct.
I need to plug in. Fuck. I need to plug in.
Oh my god. Like, I want to, like, move on, but I kind of don't, because, like, you never know when the dented stuff comes out.
Nintendo, you fucking suck. You
Why?
seriously do.
Why? For
You're
what?
fucking me, Nintendo.
Whoa, at least somebody is.
I think I had it right the first time. Because
Okay, here we
there
go.
will already be HDMI going into the TV. Yeah, all right. I had it
Okay,
right the
okay.
first time and I fucked it up. I overthought it.
So did they fuck you again, or are you gonna take that one back, or?
I overthought it. I had it right the first time, everyone. I had
Okay.
it right and I fucked it up.
So they did-
All right, hold on.
Apology for Nintendo, please.
I overthunk it. I was thinking that I had to plug the headphones into the console. I don't. I can plug them into the back of the TV. There'll already be audio out on the TV. Okay, hold on.
Okay, so
Go
We'll
back
say
to what
so-
I was doing. Get this out again. Okay. Goes back into here.
let's see if he gets it right. Hang on a second. Let me check this one. Hang on a second. Let me make sure. Okay. You want to say sorry, Nintendo? You did say you fucked you.
Whoa, almost fell. Fuck. I almost fell down. Shit.
Dude, what?
Whoa, almost fell. Fuck. I almost fell down. Shit.
That's from us standing up, sir. Look.
Whoa, almost fell. Fuck. I almost fell down. Shit.
Whoa, hang on.
Now I gotta plug my headphones into the back of the TV. Right now they're plugged into the back of the PS4. So take this. And this has to go to the back of the TV now. Okay. This is so complicated.
No, really it's not. With you have that many wires, that makes everything
now
complicated.
I should have audio for my headphones.
Okay, let's take a breath.
Let me test it, actually.
Oh my god, hear that? Take a stop at base camp.
My headphones. Let me test it, actually. Hold on, they're right over here. Right.
Hold on, let me take the... Let me unplug the headphones. Hang on a second. Hang on a minute. Give me a second here, guys. I gotta unplug the headphones. Hang on. Whoa, I almost fell over. Fuck.
Here. I got nothing. I hear nothing.
Hit me with the NAS. Hit me with the... Give me the shot.
Then again, maybe it's not making any audio. We're going to find out because I'm going to go now to the feed. Hold on, I'm going to go to the feed for the game and we're going to see.
Okay, thanks for pointing that out. Yes. Chair spin in the house.
Hold up.
Hold up, wait a minute, I just stood up. I got nothing else. I failed. Oh, the tractor must be coming to the house. Hear the police? Oh, great.
There's no audio. Ha.
Oh, he gets pissed about this too. How am I supposed to show people this? Thanks, Nintendo. I can't live stream that, Nintendo. Assholes. Oh, OBS Studio. What we rocking with here? Version 18.0? When was that released?
Okay. Wanted to add that so we can still have the cheers and everything.
Gotta have the cheers and everything, definitely.
Okay, no audio right now.
Just haphazardly thrown up there in the corner of the screen. Don't give a fuck about it.
Alright, so... Here we are. I guess what I'll do, hold on. And now I have to adjust everything because I'm going to start messing with it, right?
Right,
so
definitely.
let me move the microphone and webcam back where they were. I'll get the webcam working again and then we'll mess around with the setup.
Oh, an ant. Ant on the screen right there. Big one. Hello?
Okay. A little wobbly here, but okay, hold on. Webcam.
Hello? Okay,
That is
perfect.
not correct placement.
Oh, that chair's seen some shit. Uh-oh. The air conditioning is pumping right now. Oh, please. Please, Trevin. You saw that TV stand.
Okay. On the fly.
It's definitely on the fly.
All right, I'm back. This is how you do everything on the fly. There was no way to plan for that because I didn't know how it was going to go. All right?
You could have just done it offline, though. That's the thing.
So it's going now. Now, I got to go grab the thing because they're going to make me hold it in order to do the setup, right? So I actually have to go physically pick it up. They're telling me to take it out of the dock or whatever. And
Haven't I done enough today?
Of course, if I take it out of the dock, you're not going to have any video. Why are they telling me to take it out of the dock? What the fuck? All right, I'm going to go take it out of the dock. Let's see what it says. At least I got the setup hooked up over here.
I'm zooming in, by the way. I've already done enough for you, Miyamoto. The fuck?
So here it is. Oh, let's play some music. Hear it? Hold on.
Hold on. Hang on. Oh God, there we go. Now I took away the need for that.
Just for the purposes of initial setup, it's having me do select a language. Language.
Oh, here we go through every single option here. Get ready.
The Americas I'm selecting. Very nice.
That's okay.
I'm gonna pretend like I'm reading the viewer and
Come on,
license
let's go
agreement
have
and no
sex
one ever
now.
does. I'm gonna
It's
pretend
been too
like I am.
long.
We'll go next.
What a legend. What a rebel.
Searching
rebel
for networks. I was gonna try to connect to my wireless.
What a rebel without a cause, dude.
Yep. Here it is.
No one ever reads these anyway.
Gotta put my password for the wireless. Okay.
Do all the sounds, all the keys sound, all the keys sound the same on the Wii? 'Cause that'd be kind of interesting if someone could translate that. 4, 6,
Okay.
Mr. Stupid 1. Pandali was hotter.
Oh, the start button is actually the D-pad cross. Remember the D-pad cross we saw on the Joy-Con when I was unboxing it? That's the new start button for the Nintendo Switch. So here we go. It's looking for a network and connecting right now to my wireless. Okay.
Very exciting.
People want me to lick the screen. Okay, here we go. No, I'm not doing that.
What would that mean?
Connected. LA time. Excuse me. LA time zone.
Moving on.
Yes. Now, would you like to connect it to TV and play on a larger screen? Yes, connect to the TV. Detach the Joy-Con controllers from the console, it says. So I have to detach these.
He's still with Pandali, so that wouldn't make sense yet.
Pressing the button on the back of each one.
We are 2 months away from Pandali leaving, so this is when they're living
go.
together yet not
Use
together
the
or whatever.
left stick. What? Use the left stick to select next and then press A on the right controller. Oh, look. Well, it's going to be very hard to see on a webcam, but...
Perfect. Okay, got it. I can see that. Yes.
It's working. It's moving, but it's very hard to see.
Okay.
Okay.
Nailed
Next,
it. This is very cool.
A. You'll need the following: the dock, HDMI cable, and the adapter. I already got it hooked up, you fucking numbnuts.
Okay.
Just tell me how
Oh,
to do
yeah,
it like
now,
I'm
if you say
stupid.
that, I'm sorry. I have to do this. That's...
I'm crazy as a loon. I believe in
Never forget.
silver linings.
Do not
That's
forget,
why
Iwata.
I believe in you.
Thank you. Okay. If ever he does slander for Nintendo, we got to play that. That's just... We have to do it.
Yes, I already hooked it up. All right.
Okay. No slander.
They want me to put this into it right now. They want me to go dock it. So now we'll have video feed. So I'll shrink the webcam again.
That's why he's out of breath. He's got to do his mouse moves. Yeah, Cat
All
wants
right,
to see
let me go
this.
down.
Good choice. G. McFly. Cat wants to see this too, I felt. Let me dock it. Dock it. How about dock in? Docking with Rambo.
All right. Oh,
Okay.
we're in business. Seems to be working. Let me get my headphones on.
I wonder what Cat's cooking today. I know she's sick, but you
Got
know
audio, I can
we got to
hear it.
eat. So I wonder what
It
she's
looks like
cooking.
You guys can hear it and I can hear it. That's good.
That's good news. Yes.
All right, success. Set your icon and nickname.
Yes.
This information will be visible to your friends and other users that you play with.
We don't have those.
I can change. It can be changed at any time. Select your icon. Let's see.
Okay. What will he choose first? If you know, some of you I'm sure know this. I don't. I would say he would basic bitch it and choose Bowser. I think that's the most basic bitch choice. He's not going to choose a girl. No, absolutely not. So it's between Yoshi and Koopa for me. I'm saying he's going to go Bowser. Yoshi hat. Personally, I'm choosing that Zelda. She looks like a baddie right there. She knows what she's after, and she'll give it to you. She'll take it from you. Excuse me. No questions asked. She wants it. I couldn't satisfy, but she wants it. There's also more options. There's zero chance he... The only thing I'm sure he won't click is more options. He's going to click Bowser, in my opinion.
That's it? Oh, wait. What's more?
Oh, guy took the L on that. He found it.
Okay. Different versions of Link from various different games.
All right, so now we got more options. Okay, poll time. Go ahead. What is he choosing? Triforce, Link, Metro, me. Now we got so many fucking options.
Who the fuck is that? What is that? What the fuck is that?
Is it a game you haven't played yet?
Twilight Princess Link. Wind Waker Link. All different links.
We got that.
Bears from, isn't that Animal Crossing, I think?
It's from Berenstein Bears.
Pikmin. I hope to make a new Pikmin for this thing.
Oh,
I really
they
like
will.
the Pikmin for Wii U. That was a great game.
Okay, cool.
Or you can select your now. Let's select an icon here. Let's see.
Oh, we're getting
the girl
bored.
covered in splooge. That's a good one.
Okay, Splooge Girl. That was off the
Star,
big bingo
my lucky
card.
Star.
Basic bitch star.
Ooga Booga. Donkey Kong Ooga Booga. There we go. Whoa, look at all the colors. Look at all the colors I can select.
Ooga Booga? What's the Ooga Booga?
For my background on the Nintendo Switch.
Ooga Booga.
Maybe I'll go for a nice periwinkle. Periwinkle or purple. Beautiful purple or pink.
Periwinkle?
Yeah, maybe. Oh, let's see. Now, you know what? Let's go with this, here we go. Kind of a mid-red. Nice.
Mid-red.
Okay. And sure,
I don't think Ooga Booga is racist, but it kind of sounds like it, right? It's one of those times he says a word that's not racist, but it feels like it.
name for this user.
Oh, you got it right. Let me check. Only
God
Ice Barley.
damn it, B. There we go.
But you
already
might
tell
have seen this before.
Oh, okay. I'm using the thumbstick. It's a little weird, but you could use the buttons to move around. That's way easier. I'm gonna use the buttons.
Whoa, what a legend.
Wait a minute. I don't even know how to spell my own name. It's not capital. It's not capital S.
Amazing.
Here we go. Now this is very... What the fuck?
Get fucked.
What?
Get fucked.
Denied? I can't even use Dark Side Phil? It's too long? What the Nintendo, you dickheads!
Oh, come
I
on!
just got
Oh, please. Never forget what Iwata did for us. Was taken from us. Please, one more line, Chibi. Go ahead. Please give us another line, please, Chibi. We need this.
I believe there'll come a day.
Thank you. Thank you.
Maybe it'll be tomorrow.
Thank you. Yes.
When the bluebird flies away.
Thank you. Yes.
All we have to do is follow. I believe a dream can still come true.
Okay, we got the point.
blocked. I can't
If he-
even use my own name. I can't use my own name. Are you kidding me?
It's not your own name. Shut up. So annoying.
Okay.
Oh, I like that joke.
I can't do They Call Me DSP. That's even longer. DSP Gaming, would that fit?
Yeah, DSP
Maybe?
Gaming. DSP Space Gaming. You want to add that
What?
up in your head, or nah? Just
That's
put it
not
all
DSP.
in. Yeah. What is this clown
I can't
mode?
believe I can't use my name on Nintendo.
Is that the joke? We're still on that? Yeah, you don't add that
What have
up.
they done? It narrowly fits. It narrowly fits. Wow.
That's what John Rambo said.
Almost didn't fit, but it narrowly fit.
That's all right. We got. This is for the clippers out there. Someone clip this, please. This is so usable. Hold on.
What have they done? It narrowly fits. It narrowly fits. Wow. Almost didn't fit, but it narrowly fit. Okay.
Oh yeah, Snood, is this your cheers? By the way, it's a good question. Someone asked in chat. I saw that. Snood, are any of your cheers coming up in this one or no?
Okay.
I know you cheered a lot. That's why I'm not sure.
Ooh, Donkey Kong. He
What is that,
uses
Ooga
the
Booga?
banana condom. Remember that? Banana condom time, yes. That was a long time ago.
Banana
Optional
condom.
losers should be added. All right, we'll skip that for now. Ah, loud. You know what? Hold on a second, because my speakers are on my PC and it's loud, man. Hold on. I'll turn off these off.
Thank you, Slatteran. From the past, saying it is actually racist to
There
say
we go.
ooga booga.
All right. All right, folks. All right.
Take a quick sip. We are severely out of breath here.
So,
good workout today.
let's continue.
Unplugging HDMI cables, plugging USB-C into HDMI ports. Very busy today.
Head up.
Very busy boy. All right, we're done. Next up, you know what's coming now, though, don't you? It didn't go that well. Here we go. Oh, unmute yourself, Philip. I can't do it for you. What do you mean, unmute yourself for you? Come on.
So I've done everything that the Nintendo website said to do. In fact, we just did everything the Nintendo website said to do.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So it's either, like I said, my options are either return it to Best Buy tomorrow and see if they have another one, or just return it and get money back if they don't have another one, or submit it for a repair request, which will probably take 2+ months. So I'm not doing that. Like, repair request is the last resort. So
Ooh, look at Kickstart. Nice. Kickstart girl.
So there
Kickstart
you have
girly
it.
here. Yeah, so let's see the reveal of the brick. Hold on. I'll show you that.
Well, ladies and gents,
I'll show you that real
can you
quick.
believe this? Not a very good situation I'm in right now. Today is Saturday, March 4th. So last night, I live streamed the unboxing and the setup of my Switch, and you saw me mess around with the console and boot it up for the first time and do the system update and, you know, do everything. And that was great. That was fun. It was interactive. Everyone was having a good time, right?
Were they?
I had a good time with it, and I was
Yeah.
looking forward to playing Zelda today.
Got a good
So I
workout.
come into the office. Now, here's what happened last night. I said I need this to charge overnight. So I took my Nintendo Switch. Here it is. I put it into the dock. All right. It popped up on screen, right? And it said, you know, what do you want to do? What are your options or whatever? And all I did is I pushed the power button and the Switch turned off.
Okay.
And that was that. And I left it like that overnight. Okay? Thinking it's in the dock, it's plugged into the dock. I turned it off. It's gonna, you know, charge or whatever overnight. So that's how I left it. Woke up today, obviously, getting ready for the stream. And I said, okay, let me get it going. So I go over to the Switch. I push the power button. It was in the dock. Push the power button.
Probably could be that.
Nothing's happening. Okay. I'll hold down the power button. So I held down the power button for a while. Nothing. Okay, this is not a good sign. So I lifted the Switch out of the dock.
He's going through every step of the fucking process. I breathed in and out 4 times. Then I lifted it out of the dock, moved my arm over to the system, grasped the system with 4 fingers. Mind you, 4. How many fingers did I use? 1? No. 2? No. 3? No. 4 fingers. I intentionally thought I was going to grab with 5 fingers, but then my pinky was not quite there. But I said, you know what? I'm already this far. I'm going to try to pick it up with 4 fingers.
Okay. And I put it back in. And what I noticed is there's a green light that lights up on the dock when this is plugged in. It turned on and immediately flickered off. I was like, that doesn't seem right. And that's what happens every time I take the Switch out and put it back into the dock.
Yeah, so it sounds like a battery issue.
The green light on the dock goes bloop. And then goes
Like,
away.
I would not be surprised to learn, like, maybe he's not charging, like, maybe the power, the fucking outlet he's using is fucked up or something. Because that's what mine does, too. When I used to got one of those ones, like, I have one Switch, but you can buy those docks for it. They're like $20. So you could play on a different TV, but you don't have to buy another Switch. So, like, you could just... One of those I have doesn't charge it either, but when you it can like get the smallest of charge, right? And then so it'll flash for a second, then go off, and then if I put it back in the real Switch dock, it charges. But yeah, I'm sure it's something like just not getting enough charge there, just enough to have that flash and then go away. But yeah, who knows, right? Who fucking knows?
Away. A momentary just blip flash, okay?
Oh God!
So then a momentary just blip flash.
Here's a momentary flash. Here's a momentary blip and flash. That was a momentary
So
blip
then
and flash.
I said, okay, well, what can I do? So here I have the power cord. It's plugged into a different socket, by the way.
Oh,
just to
okay.
make this clear to everyone.
Okay, so he tried
Plugged into a
that.
completely different socket. This socket works because right now my phone is plugged into this socket.
Phone.
And a bunch of other stuff is plugged into the socket. So the socket definitely works.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Plug the power cord directly into the switch.
Okay, so he's trying that. Okay, give him that.
Nothing.
Yeah, it's
No
fucked.
reaction
So probably the
whatsoever.
battery or something.
No
He probably shorted it out himself. You know, it's something with user error, but you know, it is fucked now though.
Nothing. No reaction from the switch when I plug it in the power cord. Zero. Okay? Now, some people have been saying, you gotta hold down that power button. Hold it down for 10 to 15 seconds to do a hard reset. Like, I didn't try that, but we'll do it live here just so everyone can see that I am doing it. All right? So here we go. I'm gonna hold it down. Ready? I'm holding the power button down now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Whoa, slow down. I can't keep up.
I released the power button. I will now push the power button again.
All right, so you got the point. Let's go to where he's bitching about.
Nothing.
You see, it's really broken. Let's go to where he starts bitching about it more heavily. That's what we want to see here, the bitching. We see it doesn't work.
No green light
I'm going by 13 minutes later, by the way.
flashes, so it's not like a short. So I don't have another one. Or submit it for a repair request, which will.
Okay.
So there you have it.
23-minute video here, by the way.
So there you go. My first impressions of the Nintendo Switch. Well, they were fun. It was fun while it lasted. For the 2 hours last night that we messed around with the Switch and we were in the menus and exploring, it was okay. Seems like it had some good features. The friend code system seems a lot easier. Because you have your friend code that pops up right in your profile right away, so it's easy to get and all that. But the Switch doesn't work. It's a piece of garbage. At least the one I got is a piece of shit. So I'm going to have to pack this fucker up. You know, find all the accessories and everything, put it into the box, and bring it to Best Buy tomorrow, and hopefully they'll take it as a return, because...
No, yeah, I'm sure.
I
I hope they take it as a return.
that's it. What else can I do? I've just troubleshooted the living shit out of it. Right? Oh my god. Alright, fine. Someone else wants me to connect the Joy-Cons and press the home button. I will do whatever you want. I will... Here.
All right, if there's any LARPers, if there's any situation to have this again, yeah, do shit like this, you know? Touch the console, touch the joysticks together for 10 seconds, and then separate and then put them down. You know, that kind of stuff. Always give the best tech advice if you have an SOK account.
We'll make this an hour-long stream of nothing. Here.
Rub it
Joy-Cons
together.
connected, press the home button.
Rub the Joy-Cons on the screen. That actually helps.
Nothing.
Oh.
Absolutely nothing.
Oh, he did?
There you go.
All right, so... Oh, one side... Oh, look at this! The assisted snort. Look at that. Switch assisted one-sided sniff. The rarest of all kind. Hold on your butts here. Look at
There
this.
you go.
This is very rare. This is something you don't see every day. Yeah! The Switch assisted sniff. Very rare sighting here. All right, it is almost 2 o'clock. As you can see, this is going to be a 3-part episode because I do have to finish at 2 o'clock. So we made it through 2 years today. Great pace here I'm going on, aren't I? So we will definitely finish this series, though. This will be a part 2. It will be a part 3. I promise you that. Philip apparently is in chat, and he messed with the Switch. Let's see if we can see that here. All right. I will not subject you to that. So I'll put that on mute. Hold on a second. Let me get the comments up on screen for you here. 1 second. Let me get that up. We can go through it, and then I gotta go. Gotta go. A lot of fun today, but it has to end at some point. Want that instant gratification, you know what I'm saying? But we can't always get it. I know. All right, here we go. So DSP starts the day with, "Give me a go." So I hope someone has Switch experience. Since updating my console last night, effed up my internet connection. Yeah! We're adding to the series live. This can be in the part 3. Hype! We'll have to see how it goes. There we go. You can't just restart the Switch. There's only options. Oh, and Fed Roger says, did you try restarting it? You can't just restart the Switch. There's only options to put it to sleep mode. I wish there was an effing hard restart, but Nintendo Nintendo is very smart. Philip!
Still, that's why I believe in you. You say I'm a fool. Feeling the way that I do.
I had to do it. He said it. If there's a secret key combo, that's what I need help with this morning. Yes, secret key combo. No, there's nothing in settings to restart it. Isn't there something in the settings to restart it? I really feel like there is, but maybe I'm, making it happen in my mind. I really think there is something in the setting to restart it, though. How do I restart the console? Yeah. Philip! Hold the power down for 3 seconds. Select power options from the power menu, and then select reset. So I'll just make this the final fadeaway here. Here. Power options, and then restart. That's what we're looking for, boys. Here we go. Chibi, please, you sing us out on this note. Thank you. You're all legends. We had fun. But it has to end at some point. This is what we end on. There's nothing in settings to reset it, is what this gentleman said. There is nothing in settings to reset it. Unfortunately, or fortunately for us, Iwata knew we would have to reset it and put that feature in like the legend he is. Thank you so much for this, Iwata. You are a legend. Now I can't get rid of this fucking picture. Get out of here.
Eat a lunch meat sandwich.
Where did I hide it? I hid it. Anyways, you're all legends. We're going to go off on... he said, well, unless... Someone said, let me look at my Switch. Philip said, again, unless it's hidden, and that's what I need help figuring out. You can't just turn it off. So you're telling me there's no way to restart the Switch while docked? LOL. That has got to be a joke. If true, that might be one of the worst designed pieces of tech in history, he just said. God damn it. God damn it. Fuck, where did I hid this fucking screen. Get out of here. Anyways. I gotta go. You're all fucking legends. I can't find where I put this fucking image, and I can't get rid of it on the screen. Like a douchebag. There we go. We did it. We did it. So Philip said this. So you're telling me there's no way to restart the Switch while docked? LOL. That's got to be a joke. If true, it's one of the worst designed pieces of tech in history. Yikes. Yikes. As you can see, there is a section to reset, but unfortunately, you do have to undock it, which is, just walking down the street, but walking over to the console. But anyways, you're all legends. I'll redirect you to somebody that's streaming things, and we'll see you tomorrow, my friends. Bye.
I believe in promises spoken as you cross your heart. I believe the morning sun always gonna shine again, and I believe a pot of gold waits at every rainbow's end. Oh, I believe in roses kissed with dew. Why shouldn't I believe the same in you? I believe in make-believe, fairy tales and lucky charms, and I believe in promises spoken as you cross your heart. Oh, I believe in skies forever blue. Why shouldn't I believe the same in you? You may say I'm a fool, feeling the way that I do. You can call me Pollyanna, say I'm crazy as a loon. I believe in silver linings, that's why I believe in you.
Thank you for listening to WPIG 1651.